Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football playoffs. Tonight, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, and TMK Valley Propane presents the Garfield G-Men hosting the Garraway Pirates. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, WM Commercial Roofing, Wood Electric, and Keim Home Center. Now let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Big Z Sports.
The high school football playoffs are back in Z Country and live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Welcome into the Wood Electric pregame show as we've got a round 2 regional quarterfinal showdown as the Indian Valley Braves are hosting the Waverly Tigers. Good evening, everyone. Nick McWilliams and Blaze McMorrow will be here with you on the call. Daniel Adams has us covered on social media as well. Going to be another fun night of high school football. And Blaze, welcome back into the booth first and foremost.
Hey, there's nothing better than Friday night football, playoff football, week 12, and Janayton, a football town, nothing better.
Yeah, it's a small town with a football problem. Right?
Yes, yes, it is. I live here, so I originally wasn't sure how it was. Like whenever they say, "Oh, that's a football town." No, Friday nights, this city's buzzing.
No kidding. What is round 2? It is week 12. The Indian Valley Braves enter at a perfect 11-0. The Waverly Tigers, meanwhile, sit at 6-5. And realistically, I know those records truthfully don't mean too much of anything whenever we get to the postseason, but this is, on paper at least, a true David versus Goliath battle. The Indian Valley Braves have been kind of a staple in this second round in this region for a while, even into the third round. For Waverly, this represents something that's quite an accomplishment for them. A lot of playoff appearances for them. The one little issue that they always had was getting past that first round. They took care of business against Fairfield Union. They find themselves now into week 12. Yeah,
that's the one thing with Waverly whenever I kind of dug into them is making the playoffs. They're very familiar with that. It's getting past that first round. And like we said, Indian Valley, they're a staple into the regional semis, regional finals every single year. They're used to this. This is what they expect. And like we said, like you kind of said, when you get to the playoffs, it's kind of like a new season. We've seen a lot of ranked teams, a lot of teams that were higher seeded drop off last week, and you almost got to come to play because anybody's beatable here.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, you really can't count out any team whenever it comes to this point of the season. That's the beautiful thing about win or go home, but that's the other thing that's always hard to take into consideration. One team is going to have one step closer to Canton at the end of the night. They're going to be moving on to the regional semifinals. The other, season comes to an end just as quick as that, and it's such a hard thing to realize.
Yeah, and especially for the seniors on these teams. I mean, this is, for some of these kids, this is going to be the last time they strap up tonight. And that's the hard part, but it's also exciting knowing these kids are one step closer to that goal.
Yeah, without a doubt. Now, for Waverly coming in at 6-5, as we've already mentioned, they are led by a rather interesting offense, and that's from the words of Indian Valley's head coach Matt Lancaster, because by his account, the number he gave me for how many plays that they would run off of their scouting report, about 75 different things that they would run. He says they do a little bit of everything. That's something the Braves might not be that used to seeing.
Yeah, that's what Waverly, I'll tell you this, Waverly's going to throw the kitchen sink at a man more. If Indian Valley's not on their toes, if they're not disciplined, they're not in position, Waverly's going to definitely mix it up. They'll go under center, they'll go shotgun, they'll spread you out, they'll do trickery. That's what's going to make it fun.
Certainly will for the Indian Valley Braves. As we know last week, no Grady Kinsey, no problem. As Kinsey was suited up and was on the sideline, was running sprints, was staying warm, did not make it onto the field. That's okay. They've got a couple players by the name of, Riker Williams, Eric Golder, Jackson Bircher, just to name a few, who just absolutely took over against Heath.
Yeah, and that's what Grady Kinsey, one of the best players in the entire state. You think, Grady's out. What's going to go on? No, Eric Golder, Jackson Bircher, Riker Williams, they're like, hey, this is a team effort. We're gonna pick Grady up. We're going to help pick this team up in that offensive line. They continue to do what they do. They make holes. They give Riker time to make throws. And the receivers and running backs are making plays.
Well, we'll break this game down a little bit further here when we return on your Wood Electric pregame show. Stay tuned. Coming up later on, we'll go a deeper dive with the coaches as we're joined by both head coach Matt Lancaster and head coach Chris Crabtree for Waverly. Stick around on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get subscribed today if you have not done so. We're only about a half hour away from kickoff in round 2 of the OHSAA playoffs here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? Impact Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit Impact Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what Impact Collision can do for you.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Kinsey Excavating and Trucking is a family-owned and operated business in New Philadelphia. KET is a general contractor. They provide services to commercial and municipal clients. They employ local union operators and laborers. KET is dedicated to providing outstanding work using the latest technology and employing local individuals to positively impact Tuscarawas County and the surrounding area. Kinsey Excavating and Trucking proudly supports the Indian Valley Local School District and wishes all area athletes, musicians, artists, and students a successful season.
Lutz Body and Paint, located at 7573 Wolf's Crossing Road in Jeanette Hutton, is there for you when a never-planned auto collision repair is needed. Lutz Body and Paint performs the auto body and painting services needed to get your vehicle back to looking showroom new in a timely manner at a reasonable price and provides free estimates. Lutz Body and Paint is a proud supporter of the Indian Valley School District and wishes best of luck to the Braves athletes participating in tonight's game.
Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as a part of your Wood Electric pregame show here in Jeanette. And the Indian Valley Marching Braves are making their trek from the high school over to the field now, down through Larry Holmes Way. That means it is almost going to be time for kickoff. Half an hour about showing on the clock here before we get things underway. An unbelievable atmosphere, as always, for playoff football. I know we're excited to be bringing this one to you live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get subscribed today. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and all the other social media platforms as well. We are going to be having score updates from all of your favorite area teams that are still vying in the postseason. Of course, the other games that we have featured today on broadcast. The Garraway Pirates are up in Garrettsville taking on the Garfield G-Men. That's just for Chris Cale. That is live at 99.9 and here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. With our sister station, WJER. 4 ways to enjoy this one at 100.9 FM, 1450 AM, WJER.com, and the WJER YouTube channel. The Dover Crimson Tornadoes are down in Dresden taking on the Tri-Valley Scotties. And westward in West Lafayette, in Coshocton County, the Ridgewood Generals are playing host to the New Comerstown Trojans live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. 4 live streams tonight. Kind of unprecedented territory for us.
Yeah, that's kind of why they call, when you say, if you want the best, WTUZ Big Z Sports is the best. You're getting coverage that other areas dream of, and you're not missing a beat here.
Not at all, and it's going to be a fun night all throughout Z Country, so be here with us or with any of those other broadcasts. Heck, pour up, if you got 4 different screens, that you could pull up all of them.
Hey, in today's world, you can put all of them on the screen.
So looking at this matchup a little bit deeper now, we kind of talked about it earlier on. 11-0, the Indian Valley Braves, they are the number 2 seed in Division 4, Region 15. They just trail the St. Clairsville Red Devils heading into this postseason play. As for the Waverly Tigers, they come in as a definite underdog because I don't think a lot of people picked them to beat the Fairfield Union Falcons last week, but they picked up the 28-21 victory. And I know this was something that they were very excited about to be moving on here into this second round. You got to think that that's the mantra that they came in here. You know, we already spoiled Fairfield Union season. Why not do it again?
Yeah, at this point, it's almost like, hey, we're playing with house money. So let's go kind of take it. Indian Valley, like we said, it's kind of like the David and Goliath situation where anyone you ask is like, oh, Indian Valley should win pretty comfortable. But, I'm sure Waverly's not sitting here thinking. I was looking at my thing saying Fairfield Union. Waverly is they're thinking the same thing. It's like, hey, we're house money. We're coming to their place. We got nothing to lose. And sometimes that can be a scary thing.
It certainly can be. Well, for the Indian Valley Braves, we know the engine that drives this team. A lot of it has been a dynamic offense, but first and foremost, it's the junior running back in Grady Kinsey. Did not see him last week. He is suited up again. He will go out there for the coin toss with the captains. We'll wait and see what happens there with Kinsey if he's out on the field. As for the Waverly Tigers, what you heard from Coach Matt Lancaster, we'll be hearing from him here in a little while. They're a dynamic team that likes to spread the ball around and really do a little bit of everything. I mean, you and I watched some of that Fairfield Union game. They lined up the wishbone. They had the wing T. They had full spread, 5 wide. They had pistol. They had I-form. They had about everything you could imagine.
Yeah, it's one of those things that kind of makes a defensive coordinator and a defensive staff's when you're watching film, you're like, okay, so what are we really supposed to prepare for? Because they're going to throw everything at you. And I know just from watching a little bit of film on Waverly that number 9 quarterback Mason Kelly, that kid can throw a football. He's got a good release, and he can air it out. So it's one of those things the Indian Valley secondary is going to have to be on their toes because he's going to test them.
Certainly will test them. We'll see how that Indian Valley secondary holds up. That did phenomenally against the Heath Bulldogs in round 1 of the playoffs. That's the other story, though, for the Waverly defense. We saw it crack sometimes against Fairfield Union. However, it made the stops when it had to. They forced some turnovers. They got the ball back with short fields sometimes for their offense. They're going to have to do almost a mirror image of that tonight to have a chance.
Yeah, and that's what against Fairfield, it was almost like the bend, don't break. Fairfield would get chunk yards, and then they'd kind of get the stop when they needed it. Against this Indian Valley offense with all these weapons, it's not going to be an easy task to get that stop that they need. But if they want to have a chance, they're going to need to get a couple of them.
Oh, they're going to need plenty of them for sure. We're going to have to wait and see how this one shakes up. Tail of the tape, 11-0 Indian Valley, 6-5 Waverly. Thanks so much for choosing us here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel for tonight's festivities. And, of course, something else that I want to definitely make mention here for anybody who is watching from home right now. Coming up on Monday is Veterans Day, and I want to say thank you to everybody who is a former member or a current member of the military, whether you no matter what branch you served in. We thank you so much for the sacrifices that you've made.
Yeah, thank you guys for everyone.
That's why we get to be here on Friday night.
You guys are the reason that we live in this great country. We have this freedom here, and that we get to bring this broadcast to you. So we thank you for all who have served, all who are still serving right now. Thanks isn't enough, and our appreciation is for you.
Now, I have noticed something else here, Blaze, as we're standing here for the pregame. I think the chill's starting to set in.
It is, and that's last week was a chilly one. This week it says 53
on
my
phone.
I don't know
about
think
that.
My phone might be lying. I think we're in the 40s, and I would say maybe by the end of the game we'll probably be flirting with 30s.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's supposed to be frost tomorrow morning. I'm looking around here, of course. You haven't been to this stadium before, right in the heart of Jeanette and Hutton. I'm seeing more than a few fires out in the backyards right now. They're little campfires getting ready. And you're probably going to need those not just for the aesthetic feel for some football weather. You're going to need it just to make it through this game.
I was going to say, yeah, it brings the football feel when you can sit in your backyard and have a fire and watch high school playoff football. But, yeah, you're going to need that fire just to kind of stay warm.
Stay tuned to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, because coming right up, we will be hearing from the coaches. First, it'll be Waverly Tigers head coach Chris Crabtree, brought to you by Stalker Concrete. You're locked into the Wood Electric pregame show with Big Z Sports.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Jeanette and Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Jeanette and Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Jenaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugar Creek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugar Creek.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports is live from Jeanette and Hutton as the Indian Valley Braves host the Waverly Tigers in the regional quarterfinals here at the OHSAA Playoffs. We'll go down to the sideline with the coach. This segment brought to you by Stalker Concrete and its head coach for the Waverly Tigers, and Chris Crabtree. Coach, first and foremost, 11th season, if I'm not mistaken, with Waverly. I'm sure it never gets any easier year in and year out.
Yeah. This has been, might even be my 12th possibly, but this is like my 30th year overall being an assistant, so I've been fortunate enough to I played there and got to coach there, so yeah, it's been a good time.
Now, when you have that kind of connection to a program, I'm sure whenever you guys get to this round of the playoffs, it's a little extra special meaning whenever you see the Tigers playing in the postseason.
Oh, definitely special, and again, this group's been fortunate enough to kind of make the playoffs about every year, but we haven't been able to get past that first round a little bit. So get past the first round, this is pretty special for these guys.
And I wanted to ask you specifically about that game with Fairfield Union. You guys had to travel to their place. Similar situation. You got to travel here again tonight. You gutted out a 28-21 win. What was working the best for the Tigers that got them that victory?
Well, I think the big thing is we got a fast start. We were able to get the run game established, which was very nice. And then ultimately, that allows Mason to get the vertical game going as well. And I thought defensively, we were able to get some stops, some key stops early, and we were able to get them to turn the ball over. And, we were able to capitalize on that a little bit as well.
Now, I definitely got to ask you about your quarterback in Mason Kelly, just because there's a lot of teams that don't have the luxury of a passing quarterback in high school football. Kid's really got an arm. What is it that he does so well whenever he's able to link up on the deep ball?
Well, it's been, over the years, he's just gotten better. And this year he's really gotten better. This year he worked on some things in the offseason. I think this year he's done a really good job of extending the play, moving around the pocket a little bit. And, he does such a good job of finding his receivers and getting the ball down the field. And again, lucky for him, he's got some good guys to throw it to.
Now, something that you guys maybe had touched upon whenever you played Fairfield Union last week, heavy rushing attack that you saw. Kind of a similar story you're going to get here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think, coming into this game, very similar style of offense, so to speak, for the most part. Very similar up front, size-wise, and so I think that was a good preparation. Obviously, I know the Kinsley kid, I think, very good running back, one of the top in the state, and obviously we got to do probably a little bit better job at times tackling, and getting not just one person, but we got multiple guys there in pursuit to the football, and obviously we know that's probably going to be a tall task at times, and the big thing is we know they're going to get theirs at times. We just have to be able to, overcome adversity and keep believing and keep fighting, and hopefully we get our offense on the field and we can go score some points.
Now you entered right now you're entering this week at 6-5, a 5-5 regular season. Had some ups and downs, but you had a very tough schedule. So how much do you think those games against some of those 9-1, 10-0 teams really helped you and prepared you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was, our schedule was pretty solid. Ultimately, we played. One of the fastest teams we've probably seen with Mount Healthy, very athletic, and I think that was one of the things, even though you hate to lose your last game of the season, we kind of, the score maybe was not indicative, but we played really well for that last game, and I thought that kind of showed us that we can go play and be physical and also deal with some different speed. So, again, I think our schedule definitely has prepared us. And most of those games that we were lost, we were very competitive. We were within a score or two. So, again, a couple plays here and there, your season can turn out a little bit different.
Well, that's the bright side. Is in the postseason, no one cares about those records anymore.
Yeah, exactly right.
And finally for you, Coach, what's going to be the biggest key to try to pick up a win here against Indian Valley and advance onto the regional semis?
I think really the biggest thing, defensively, we're going to have to kind of limit the explosive plays as much as possible. And, again, ultimately we know that they're going to score some points. But for us, we got to not have any empty possessions. I think, especially if we get in the red zone, we're going to have to make those count. And, and again, if we can get the run game going a little bit and open up everything else, I think I like our chances, to at least have an opportunity.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Tigers.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That was head coach Chris Crabtree for the Waverly Tigers, brought to you by Stalker Concrete. Stick around. We've got head coach Matt Lancaster of the Indian Valley Braves on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
Other guys insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Want to stay warm in your vehicle this winter? Call the Remote Start Pros at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philly. With over 15,000 units installed over 18 years in the market, Cartoons in-car experts have the expertise to get the job done right. Cartoons carries a full assortment of remote starts that give you any desired range needed to warm up your car from anywhere. We also do diesel vehicles as well as standard ship vehicles. So don't delay. Call Cartoons today and schedule an appointment to stay warm all winter long. Cartoons at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. 330-339-2006. Be there.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Back into your Wood Electric pregame show live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, and we go down to the sideline with the coach, brought to you by Stalker Concrete. It's Indian Valley head coach Matt Lancaster. Coach, like we were just talking before we started here, week 12, you guys are still playing. Always a good feeling whenever you get to this point of the postseason.
Yep, you know, like you said, week 12, we're still playing. Can't believe how nice the weather still is. So, and better yet, we're playing at home. So excited for our seniors get to play their last game here tonight, and hoping we come out and play well.
You guys last week, I know we talked to you about that win over Heath, but, you know, took complete control of that game very early on and kind of could almost put it into cruise from there on out. But you guys got a lot of great contributions, too, from some rotational players coming in. Whenever we talk about depth later on in the postseason, if those players have to step up and make a big play, how big can that be a help, considering they got some good varsity playing time?
Yeah, it's huge. You know, it's been one of our focal points all year long is developing depth guys, you know, and then a lot of guys all year long that we feel are pretty good players, but they're more complementary players, role players like Eric Golder, you know, and Rowan Passine and Colt James, and you know, some of those guys offensively, but depth guys. You know, we started young core linebackers last week, and that's their second or third week in a row starting as two sophomores and a senior, a sophomore, and a freshman. And they've come a long way. So having those guys to call on when we need them, you know, that's going to be huge. Tonight, it's going to be huge all the way late in the season.
Now, obviously, last week you guys didn't have to utilize Grady Kinsey at running back. Eric Golder really stepped up in a big way. Riker Williams just almost took the game over on the ground. Seeing a sophomore run like that at the quarterback position, does it ever continue to surprise you guys, seeing what he's able to do as just a sophomore?
Not really, because we saw him. We kind of it's kind of what we expected out of him. Comes from a good family, athletic family, and his brother was a really good quarterback for us, and he vows he's going to be better than his brother. He's worked really hard, and he's just a tough kid, and got a lot of poise, and he's physical too at the quarterback position. So we can line him up at fullback if we need to, and most teams wouldn't do that with their quarterback. So our offensive line did a great job last week too, in taking control of the line of scrimmage. And I was happy for Eric Golder, who doesn't get a ton of carries behind Grady all year, and he came out and ran the ball really hard and had a great night for us.
Now, defensively, you guys maybe late in the game conceded some points, maybe some yards and everything, but everyone knew kind of what that outcome of that game was already at that point. How happy were you with the secondary play? Because Heath was not afraid to try to spread it out and go down the field.
Yeah, we were very pleased with our defense. I think we started the game with 6 or 7 three and out. So that allowed our offense to get on the field and get up on the scoreboard, and you get some young guys some reps later in the game. In my mind, we got the shutout, that when the varsity was in there, and that's 3 weeks in a row that our defense has continued to improve. Everybody knows our defense was, not as stellar as what we'd like them to be, and so to continue to improve, that's a great sign, and we look for them to keep doing that moving forward.
Now, looking at Waverly, just from the outside kind of looking in, not necessarily that dissimilar from Heath in the sense that they're not afraid to spread the ball out, and they've got a real slippery running back, too, in Belisano. What have you guys been talking about from a defensive approach when it comes to taking on the Tigers?
A little different team than we've ever seen before, because they do almost everything under the sun. They don't focus on one thing. They do a lot. They motion like crazy. They spread the ball around. And so you can't just say we're going to take this one thing away or we're going to focus on that. You just got to play really sound defense and not give up a big play. They got 2 really good wide receivers that they're not afraid to throw it up to at any time, even on back-to-back plays. So, our secondary is going to be challenged tonight, and they got a good running back, as you said, so they can do both things. They're not one-dimensional. So playing fundamentally sound defense, reading our keys, and executing is going to be big.
And something we noticed from whenever they took on Fairfield Union that they were able to do and execute well was a tempo offense, more of an up-tempo thing. You guys sometimes do that in your own offense. Do you feel that your defense then is prepared after seeing that in practice?
Not really. It's different. It's different how they do it than what we do. They're running another play in 10 to 15 seconds after the last play, so it doesn't allow you opportunities to substitute if you'd like to. It presents a new problem, but we got a good look at that in practice. Our scout team did a good job of replicating the tempo, and so hopefully we'll be prepared for that.
Finally, for you, Coach, biggest key for whenever it comes to picking up a win against Waverly and advancing on to the regional semifinals?
Finishing drives and continuing to do what we do offensively, and no big plays. We got to limit the big plays tonight, and then I like our chances.
Thank you so much, Coach, and good luck to the Braves.
Yep, thanks, Nick.
Head coach Matt Lancaster for the Indian Valley Braves. This segment brought to you by Stalker Concrete. Stick around. We wrap up your Wood Electric pregame show right after this.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Fall brings cool evenings, football games, and weekend camping. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District has the perfect way to recharge after a long week at work. A place to sit around a campfire making s'mores and relax as you watch the snapping and flickering flames dancing under the moonlight. Choose a campsite at Atwood or Tappan Lake Park for your fall weekend getaways. Camping is the perfect way to spend an evening under the stars with family and friends. For more information, visit mwcd.org.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
The Sarcho name has always been known for truck sales. And once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook. Welcome back into your Wood Electric pregame show live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. And a huge thank you to both Chris Crabtree for Waverly and Matt Lancaster for Indian Valley for joining us on our pregame show. You know, for Coach Crabtree for Waverly, you could tell they were excited about the fact that they got past the first round, they're on to the second round, but it's all business with them. You know, they came out, and I think they were very straightforward, straight to the point about what they've got to do today. You've got to shock, realistically, all of Division IV.
Yeah, 100%. And that might be kind of the reason with Waverly taking the ball. They understand, hey, Waverly won the toss. They wanted the ball first to start the game. They know, like, hey, we got to go out here. We got to make a statement on this opening drive. We kind of got to let Indian Valley know we're here. We're not going to roll over for you, and we're here to make business.
Pretty much. And as for the Indian Valley Braves, kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, because they know exactly what they need to do, which is plain and simple, take care of business. You know, coming into this on paper, you are the team that would feel favored by far. I mean, I think almost everybody has it like that. It's one thing to have that on paper, but you know you have to go out, execute, and perform up to the level of football that you've been doing all season long.
Yeah, and that's Indian Valley. It's just be Indian Valley. Be who you've been now 11 weeks now coming into this 12th week. Just be who you are. Take care of the football, run the football, throw the football, play good defense, get pressure, cover guys in the back, and there's going to be a tough out for anybody.
Yeah, no, I don't think – well, especially what we saw from last week. We said, you know, beating the Heath Bulldogs without Grady Kinsey at running back. You know how many teams in Division IV went, oh, no, seeing that final stat line and go, well, where's 22? Where's 20? Wait, they won without him? Oh, no. That's going to be a heart-wrenching feeling for anybody.
Some of them teams are probably like, oh, let me check that box score. And they're like, oh, no, Kinsey? How'd they win 40? And the thing is if you go back and watch that game, and a lot of people who are watching this probably did, they probably could have named a score on Heath if they wanted to.
Very likely, but you know how Coach Matt Lancaster and this entire coaching staff does it. What are you actually gaining?
Exactly.
That's the real question.
And he got a lot of guys playoff experience.
Mm-hmm. As the Waverly Tigers are taking the field now, kind of a cool entrance for them. Everyone down on a knee in the end zone. Pre-game prayer before they run their sideline. The Tigers enter at 6-5. They are the underdog coming into this matchup, but I think they're relishing it. As you could have called them the underdog against Fairfield Union, they took care of business in Fairfield's home territory. They're going to have to do that same thing tonight here in Jeanette-Hutton. As coming in from the field house now, the Indian Valley Braves will make their entrance. Locked arm in arm, still one of the cooler entrances you see.
Yeah, it is. You talk about, like, even in college football, some of the cool college football entrances. Whenever Indian Valley comes out in high school football, locked arm to arm, that's one of those ones that just kind of give you chills.
And also, I got to say, as you see on the field, the Indian Valley Marching Braves, congratulations to them on their 2 rating and the state championships on last Saturday.
And that's part of what makes this atmosphere. The band, one of the best around. The cheerleaders, that's what makes it special here.
The sirens are sounding. That means the Braves are taking their home turf, led by a whole host of seniors. 11-0 to this point. Matt Lancaster at this Indian Valley program, they have known pretty much nothing but success over the past few years, and they are looking for another appearance in Week 13. Of course, they know what's in front of them. It's the winner of New Lexington and Logan Elm. Logan Elm, a team they're very familiar with that they played in the postseason last year, but all eyes have to be on what's at stake right here. You got to win or you go home, and you definitely don't want to do that on your home turf.
Yeah, no, they know what's ahead, but it's one of those things that they'll probably start worrying about that around 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight whenever they're strapping up. I know Coach Lancaster, Coach Peterman, them guys they'll finish this game and they'll get straight to work. They certainly will, as the Indian Valley Braves take the field wearing those red tops and blue bottoms. Once again, a throwback to the retro days, and it certainly brought them some success in week 1 of the postseason. Coming through the tarp again, or the banner again, is the senior in Jackson Bircher. You know, I didn't get a chance to ask Coach Lancaster about it in the pregame. However, with Coach Lank, you know, he knows what kind of workhorse he has in Bircher. What an animal he was in week 1 of the postseason. Oh, Jackson Bircher's just a monster. He's a grown man out there playing football, literally built like one. And he's one of them guys you can kind of use him. He can peel blocks, he can run the football, he can catch the football. He's definitely, when you talk about a weapon, he's a weapon. I always like to ask this for Blaze, because if anyone's been listening before, they know Blaze has the wrestling background. You want to get on the mat with Jackson too? Hey, I'm too old, and I'm going to use the "I'm too old" for. You're not going to answer on the "in your prime" part? No, Jackson's a grown man. I was never that big. I still ain't that big. So as you heard Blaze say in the pregame, Waverly did win the coin toss. They elected to receive, looking for a fast start against the Braves. We know for Indian Valley, though, they kind of prefer it that way, fielding that second half kickoff. Yeah, and that's one of them things you kind of get whenever you do get that second half kickoff. You can always, if everything the cards played right, you can double up, and that's like having an extra possession there. So Indian Valley will be sending it deep. Colt James will come out for a Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in throughout our Wood Electric pregame show live here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. It is almost football o'clock in Z Country as the lights are up. The stadium's packed, and both teams are taking the field. So back deep, there'll be 2 returners for Waverly, one of those being one of their do-it-all receivers in Mason Pollard. Other side, I believe it looks like it might be number 23, Cade Carroll, is back there. Waverly wearing the white tops, gray bottoms, trimmed in orange and black, orange numerals, black helmets with the orange stripe and orange logos, a la the Clemson Tigers kind of logo. That's what I was going to say. The Waverly Tigers, they almost got the Clemson Tiger look. James talking the final bit through as he gets the call from Coach Jeremy Bolin, and we are almost ready to go from Janayton. Indian Valley 11-0, the 2 seed in Region 15, taking on Waverly, sitting at 6-5. The Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff is in the air. Line drive to an up man, and he'll be fielded at the 25. He'll look for room on the left hash marks and dances around a couple tacklers. Now Indian Valley will collapse on him about the 33-yard line and finally take him down. Couldn't see who was the one who grabbed that. Looked like it was number 3 for Waverly in Mason Sparks, a senior wide receiver standing at 6'4". That's a big body to see out there. That is a big body. And now he kind of, if you look at it, he kind of like extended too. One of them ones that kind of probably saved them a couple yards by snagging that, and they're set up with decent field position. Got the ball on the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. It will be a pistol formation. 1 wing off to the left, 2 wide receivers stacked on top of each other right. Nobody out left side. Indian Valley is going to jump on the first play. Hard count there for Mason Kelly. Gets a free 5 yards to the Tigers. Yeah, that's one of them ones where Waverly probably knows, hey, they're coming out. They're going to be aggressive. Let's try to see if we can catch them off balance. Indian Valley has not been shy about the pass rush and crashing down. They are Coach Peterman in the pregame for Indian Valley said, hey, we're going to let the dogs loose tonight, so we'll see how much pressure they bring from the edges. Kelly will bring a motion man from right to left. It is Pollard. He'll go back to pass. Instead, he'll pitch it out left side, looking for room's Belisano. Belisano breaks 1 tackle, and then he is leveled from the side as Indian Valley's defense collapses quickly. Yeah, that was one of the ones that looked like there was had an opportunity for more there, and that defense closed quick. Nice little 4-yard gain there, though. And now Waverly will go quickly, as we have seen from them in previous games. Kelly in the pistol again has 1 running back behind him, 3 wide receivers to the right of the formation. Motion man from right to left.
Back to pass. Kelly looks middle. He's flush from the pocket. Now he'll try to step up. Dodges one defender. He's got nothing but a clean pocket now. He'll look for room on the right. Steps up. Eric Golder collapses down. He'll grab him at the 40 and throw him out at the 41. A nice gain there for Kelly. Great pocket presence out of the big man.
Yeah, and that's one thing I've known by watching Kelly is he's really, really good in the pocket. Kind of can make things miss, and he's not afraid of pressure in his face. He'll step up in the pocket. Really kind of dodged and kind of saved them there from what could have been a loss of 4 or 5 to a gain of about 2 or 3.
3rd down and 4 upcoming. Kelly, pistol again. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right, wing to the left side. 1 lone running back, motion man from left to right. Handoff, Belisano up the middle, looks for room, dives forward, and it looks like he's got enough for a first federal first down as he'll lunge to the 44-yard line. Nice pickup there, not trying to do too much. Belisano with some good vision.
Yeah, he kind of lowered his shoulder, got in there just like he picked it up by about a yard, half a yard maybe, and Waverly's back on the line, ready for the next play.
They are fast. About 10 to 15 seconds in between plays normally. Pistol, Kelly, lone running back behind him. Wing left, 2 wide receivers, 1 on either side of the formation. Motion man from right to left is Sparks. Play action fake. Kelly steps up in the pocket, delivers to the sideline, and he put a little extra on it. Probably a good thing because Rowan Pacine was right in front of the receiver in number 84, Cody Swords. That could have went the other way.
Yeah, that was honestly one of them plays. I think he might have knew where the football was going before he did it because Rowan Pacine was all over that from the snap.
2nd down and 10 will be upcoming. Ball at the Waverly 44. Empty backfield now for Kelly. 3 wide receivers left, a wing on that side, 1 wide receiver right. Kelly rolls left. He'll deliver a swing pass to Belisano, and it's in and out of his hands, incomplete. And that might have been a better result for him because there was a defensive back, and Eric Golder was looking to lay the lumber.
Yeah, it probably saved him a couple yards by not catching that. And this is when you talk about pin your ears back down, this is where that Indian Valley D-line 3rd and long, this is where they're going to kind of get back after that quarterback.
Speaking of that Braves line, they had Caden Riggs in there. Now they'll bring in Colt James, 4-down lineman on the defensive front. Empty backfield again for Kelly in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers left, 1 right. Kelly takes the snap, a little bit of a high snap. He'll go drop back, out pressure, delivers down to the left sideline. Wide open receiver will grab it up at the Indian Valley 43-yard line and finally taken down. It's another first federal first down, and that looked like it was Sparks who set up there, settled into the zone, and found a nice reception for a first.
Yeah, Mason Sparks kind of settled, like you said, settled into that zone. Kelly hit him right on the spot, and big 3rd down conversion there, 3rd and 10. And now they're in Indian Valley territory, and they're back at the line.
First completion there for Kelly. Pistol again, 1 running back offset to the right behind him. He will hand it off. Belisano straight up the middle, had some room. Colt James has him still fighting, and he'll spin around, and he'll get a nice 6-yard carry to start things up. James had him about a yard past the line of scrimmage, but Belisano never stopped those feet from moving.
Yeah, Belisano, he's not the biggest guy, but, man, he runs hard and he lowers that shoulder.
Quickly, again, here comes Waverly on offense. Indian Valley not going to be able to get a substitution. They'll go trios bunch out on the right side now. Pistol formation. Kelly back to pass. He'll look to that side. It's going to be into the hands of his receiver and over pursuing by the defensive back, and now getting up to the 24-yard line is Cody Swords. As you saw, breaking down was Vosick. He went to the inside. Swords went to the outside, and it's a nice hook up there.
Yeah, this Waverly offense is moving, and almost seems like they could have this defense a little out of sorts with kind of getting from the line, not giving them an opportunity to really get set and get substitutions in.
So now we'll go back to work. Kelly, pistol, back to pass, straight drop, delivers down the right sideline. Hostetler's there, locked up with the receiver. No flag will come out there as both were jockeying for position. It was Hostetler and Swords. And I got to say, Blaze, for Hostetler, he's got some big shoes to fill here tonight, trying to take off those over-the-top passes, because we've seen on some of the film for both Sparks and Swords, they are a problem on the outsides alongside with Mason Pollard.
Yeah, that's one of them things with Kelly is he'll realize pretty quick Hostetler is an athlete out there. He's a track star. And them jump balls are about 70-30 Hostetler.
They'll go pistol again. Kelly motions a man from left to right. It's Pollard. Turns, hands it off. Nope, play fake. Got a man open in the flat who will haul it in. And Golder will break down, try to make the tackle, holding up the receiver there at about the 17, make it the 18-yard line rather.
Yeah, that's a nice little second and 10. Get 5-6 yards there, and they're in good position now, 3rd and about 4.
That was Mason Sparks who made that reception. The 6'4", 185 senior wideout. Pistol, Kelly, lone running back behind him. They'll go a little bit heavier. He'll go straight up the gut. Kelly's got room, cuts back to the left side, dives forward, and he's at the 11-yard line. Another first federal first down, and they move deeper into the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Nothing that Indian Valley's doing on defense is slowing Waverly down right now.
Yeah, and I think it's with this hurry-ups kind of got them a little out of balance. They're mixing it up. They're spreading it out. They're getting a lot of guys involved here.
Pistol again. One wide receiver right, one left as well. They'll put two wings either side of the line. One lone running back behind Kelly. 1st and 10, back to pass. Kelly, straight drop, not a lot of pressure. He'll now be flushed left, looking for a receiver to break open early. Pump fake there, and he'll get up to the line of scrimmage before he's pushed out of bounds. Kelly is very elusive back in the pocket.
Yeah, Indian Valley's in his face, getting pressure there, and Kelly kind of got back to the line of scrimmage. That's a win for him, as darn near got sacked there.
They actually did officially.
Oh, they gave him a yard, was it?
Well, the marker, maybe a half a yard.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a little yard.
We'll call it 2nd down and 10 still. 8:38 shown on the first quarter clock. Kelly's in the pistol again. Belisano will offset right. Two wide receivers left of the formation. Motion man from left to right. Pollard fakes the pitch. Kelly up the middle, and that one's going to be hauled in for a touchdown by Sparks. A flag does come flying in over from the right sideline, however, and it looks like we might have an ineligible man downfield potentially. We do. Wipe the touchdown off the board.
Yeah, that was a big catch there for Sparks. Kind of went up there and took it out of his hands. But, yeah, that's one of the things.
And now we've got another flag over on the Waverly sideline, too. Might be an unsportsmanlike, and all of a sudden, Blaze, if that's a sideline.
Did they just give him a sideline warning, or did they throw?
We will wait and see if that actually ends up being a warning or a flag. It is a warning, so the yardage will not count against them. However, with the ineligible man downfield, that touchdown pass to Sparks is taken off the board, and suddenly it's 2nd and 14 from the 16-yard line.
Yeah, when you talk about Waverly has to play a perfect football game, that's the kind of stuff you can't have happen.
So they'll break the huddle again. Pistol, Belisano lines up behind Kelly. 3 wide receivers right, heads up on Sparks closest to the line in the slot. Belisano now sprints to the right. Kelly, straight drop, no pressure, delivers right side, underthrown. Eric Golder nearly picks it off as he jumped in front of Sparks, and he thought about pay dirt, but he couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, we're talking about Sparks where he was at, and that's kind of where he went, and Eric Golder was all over that. Just about had a pretty big catch and turned this field around.
So now 3rd down and 14 upcoming from the Waverly 16-yard line. 8:27 shown on the first quarter clock. Waverly has had one heck of a drive brewing here to start the game off, and they'll look to keep it from stalling. Pistol again, 2 wide receivers right, tight end left side of the line, 1 wide receiver left. Belisano lines up behind Kelly. Motion man from left to right's Pollard. And it'll be a pass over to the tight end on a tight end screen into the back of a lineman in Hunter Peterman. Incomplete. 4th down's upcoming. Kind of a funky-looking play. Peterman blew that up, though, because he was in the backfield almost immediately.
Yeah, it almost looked like Sparks kind of set up there to take a little screen and try to catch the Indian Valley defense off balance coming up field. And now it's 4th and long. Looks like they're going to stay on the field. And
you might have caught him off guard if it weren't for Peterman being 4 yards in the backfield. Pistol again, 4th down. Kelly lines up in front of Belisano. Straight drop, pressure, up the middle. Kelly steps up. He's grabbed, breaks free from Colt James. Resets his feet, delivers, finds an open receiver who dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Waverly Tigers from 15 yards out. It is the big man again in Mason Sparks. And Waverly caps off an opening drive with a 6-0 lead.
Yeah, big, huge catch by Sparks there, but it goes back to Kelly making things happen in the pocket. Pressure in his face kind of extends the time he has in the pocket and able to keep his eyes downfield.
Sparks, a matchup nightmare at 6'5". Showed off that size all the way down the field as they'll line up for an extra point now. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's going to be true. 7-0. Waverly starts off on the right foot. Big Z Sports will return to Janayton right after this.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
This is Brian.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. We're set for another Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. The Waverly Tigers have opened up a 7-0 lead over the Indian Valley Braves. What an opening drive for Waverly, just picking it apart down the field.
Yeah, whenever Waverly decided to take the football to start the game, I think that's about what they other than the touchdown getting called back with the lineman downfield, that's probably about all you could have scripted. Go out there, get kind of get Indian Valley down 7-0 and now make Indian Valley play from behind to start the game.
That was, not including obviously penalties with the plays not counting, a 14-play drive to open up the game there for Waverly. How many 14-play drives have you seen Indian Valley give up this year?
Yeah, that's probably the first one.
Cartoons, a New Philadelphia kickoff, as it will be Hauk who will dribble it on the ground. Rowan Pacine goes over to it, fumbles with it, and he'll dive on it at the 35-yard line. Pacine thought about maybe scooping it up and going for a run. Instead, he falls down to the turf. Now the Indian Valley offense will come out, led by their sophomore quarterback in Riker Williams. Looks like Eric Golder, Colton Smith are out there, Kellen Coates, as well as Jackson Bircher. And Bircher's going to line up as the running back first beside Williams in the shotgun. Colton Smith ISO'd out on the right side, one wide receiver left here in Golder. He'll motion from left to right now. Williams, a phenomenal game in the opening round playoff victory. They'll try to time the snap. Williams is going to go off the right side. He's got some room. He's up to the 40. Spins out of one tackle. Still on his feet. Drives at the 45, and he's gone! Riker Williams broke off 3 tackles in the middle of the pile and takes it 65 yards for an opening touchdown for the Braves.
Yeah, it looks like they kind of had him wrapped up a couple different times, but Riker Williams kept them feet moving, and the Braves answered quick.
Well, you say quick strike offense. How much quicker do you want than an 11-second drive?
Yeah, you can't beat that, and that's the thing that you're looking at. That Indian Valley defense spent a lot of time on the field for that last one now, so not much rest for them. They'll be back out there. But, hey, you'll take an 11-second drive.
You'll take a potentially tied score depending on this PAT attempt for Colt James. James, pretty good against Heath. He'll drive into this one, and it is going to hook to the right side of the goalpost and go true. 7-0 ball game. Big Z Sports will take this Cush Financial Group timeout, and we'll return in 30 seconds.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back in for another Cartoons, a New Philadelphia kickoff. Well, Waverly certainly took their time to go down the field. Indian Valley and Riker Williams had other plans, and the quick strike offense has this score knotted up at 7 apiece. 8 minutes to go in the first. Are we in store for a shootout, Blaze McMurrow?
I'll take a shootout. That'll be fun.
James will have it teed up, almost ready to go for another kickoff. Last time went to one of the up men for Waverly, and it was in Sparks. I think after those 3 catches on that opening drive, they might say, hey, keep it out of the big man's hands. And it'll be a pooch kick, and it will drop at the 40, and it was on the ground live. Indian Valley's kick team was crashing down quickly. The up man for Waverly does fall on it at the 38.
Yeah, he kind of just sat there and let it bounce at first. I was wondering what he was doing because those Braves were flying down the field.
Think of like your best approach chip shot onto the green.
Well, mine would probably be in the sideline somewhere.
I would have somehow put it on the roof of the field house back there. So Waverly's offense comes back out. Very quick-moving offense that they had on that opening drive. 14 plays on that opening drive. Before it, they capped it off with 6. Pistol again. Kelly lines up in front of Belisano. Motion man from right to left is Swartz. Fake to him. Go to Belisano up the middle, looking for room. Breaks off the initial contact before he is wrapped up by Eric Golder at the 45-yard line. Nice gain of 6 yards. Belisano with a sudden burst up the middle. He's got quick feet.
Yeah, Belisano, they've kind of found success running the football right up the middle, right at those Indian Valley tackles.
4 carries, 20 yards, averaging 5 yards a tote. Not bad at all. Empty formation now. 2 wide receivers either side of the formation, 1 tight end. Kelly motions a man from left to right, and there's a false start. Didn't look right from the start as somebody got going a little bit early with the man motioning from left to right. That motion man looked like it was the sophomore in Hez Nelson. I don't know, Blaze, does that look like number 5 to you? I think it is.
I think that's number 5. And that
all right, good.
kind of wipes out that nice little run from Belisano on first down. Now you're sitting here at 2nd and 9 now.
See, I usually have to depend on Shannon's eyes because mine are terrible, so we're asking Blaze to fill in for that duty.
I don't know if that's a good idea with my eyes.
So, same formation again. After moving back, 2nd down and 9 upcoming. Motion man from left to right. It's Nelson again. Kelly straight drop, looks left, delivers on the sideline, and that one was almost jumped. It's over the hand of the defender, still fighting for more as Hostetler will eventually drag down the receiver. That time it was Pollard Wow, that just had to get over the hands of the defender.
Yeah, that was one of them ones that could have been a pick six if it didn't get over the hands of the defender. But now Waverly's here, 3rd and 2 on a big 3rd down here.
A 7-yard pickup, 3rd down and short, 3rd down and 2. They'll go I formation this time. Part of those many different looks. Actually, take it back, it is a pistol. Pitch play, Belisano looks for room on the left side. He's bitten the hole, and then he's taken down about a yard short of the first down marker. A whole host of Braves will knock him down. And Waverly, I'd imagine this is go for it again territory.
Yeah, I think with Waverly, and it looks like that's what they're going to do here.
They're going to go quick, 4th down and 1. Now, their formation, look at this. Wishbone. Kelly turns, hands it off. And he's got a running back who's got plenty of room, still fighting for more, held up at the 45-yard line. A nice pickup there of about 6 yards, maybe 7 for a 1st down carry. Hauk was the ball carrier.
And they're back under center, ready to do it again.
I'm not quick enough for this. As there's another handoff. Hauk's looking for room. He is taken down quickly, and diving at the legs was Caden Riggs, who takes him down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that one got blown up from the line of scrimmage there. Indian Valley, you got us once there. You're not going to hurry up and get us there again. Now it's 2nd and 10 here.
Clock continues to roll. 6 minutes to go in the first tie ball game. 7-7 from Janayton. Pistol formation. Kelly with a wing offset left. 1 wide receiver either side of the formation. 1 motion man. Kelly, straight drop, gets some pressure up the middle, delivers to the left sideline. Defender's right there and knocks it away. And that was Eric Golder again.
Yeah, and that play was almost, looked like they had designed that one for Sparks there, trying to get the ball and get him open. And Golder was all over that from the start. Kind of knew it, caught him right out of the backfield.
Golder, who had a phenomenal offensive game last week against Heath. Heck of a defensive back, too. In his senior year, he's been a difference maker. So 3rd down and 10. Kelly, pistol, trips wide receivers left as they're stacked out wide. Straight drop, pressure up the middle. It's a swing pass. They'll get into the hands of the receiver who's got a federal first down, knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. And again, those quick outs are just playing nightmares on this Braves defense.
Was that Mason Sparks again?
Certainly looked like it was.
I was going to say it was.
It was Sparks again. That was a 13-yard pickup and a 1st down. And again, Waverly goes quickly. Pistol formation. Motion man left to right. Kelly turns, fakes it to Belisano. Straight drop again. Steps up in the pocket's got a man down the field and Sparks, but it's overthrown. There were 3 Indian Valley defenders around him.
Yeah, the Indian Valley guys, they're like, okay, number 3, we got him. They had him covered there. Kelly kind of just overthrew him. And that's the thing is there was an opportunity there for Sparks to make a play on the ball, but just kind of overthrew him there.
Right now as it sits, Mason Kelly, 6 for 12, 69 yards and a touchdown. He's got 12 passes, and we've still got 5.5 shown on the first quarter clock. It'll be a pistol again. Belisano behind him. 1 wide receiver either side of the formation. Kelly gets a play change from the sideline. Now he'll get ready. Motions a man from right to left. It's Swartz. They will hand it off to Swartz. Nope, it's Kelly straight up the middle. He keeps it himself on the pull. He'll dive forward, and he'll get another federal first down to the 21-yard line. Pickup of 11. Kelly's got some wheels out of the backfield.
Yeah, defense kind of looked like they followed Swords. I kind of was following Swords too there, and Kelly kept it and had a nice little lane there. Line made room and ran for the first down there. Now they're set up on Indian Valley's 21-yard line.
There are plenty of teams that have played the Braves this season that are thinking, where'd this Tigers team come from? As they are gashing the Braves defense right now. Pistol formation again. Kelly ready for the snap. Motions a man from left to right. Turns, gives it off. Belisano up the middle, dives forward. He got tripped up, and grabbing him there again. Caden Riggs again, who makes another nice tackle from his end position.
Yeah, Riggs, that's his, he's kind of been in there a couple different times there on Belisano carries. Belisano looks like he got a gain of 2, and they're going to have a 2nd and 8 there from about the 19-yard line.
Belisano's one of those runners quicker than fast, but boy, he will make you pay. Trips wide receiver, stacked out wide right. Belisano's going out in the flat. Kelly steps up, delivers to Belisano. High floating pass, and it's in and out of his hands. And you saw Eric Golder standing there by him saying, it's all right, buddy, you dropped it. I was going to make sure you didn't catch it anyway.
That's one of them ones that when you say they heard footsteps, I think Belisano might have heard Eric Golder footsteps coming.
So now it brings up a 3rd down and 8. Ball is in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone at the 19. Remember, last time Waverly drove all the way down almost to this exact spot, had a 4th down and converted on a touchdown pass to Sparks. Kelly's in the pistol. Stack the wide receivers out right, 3 of them. Turns, gives it off. Belisano's up the middle, and he's going to keep driving and fighting, but he's finally pulled down at the 16-yard line. That will be a gain of 3, but it brings up 4th and short.
Yeah, based off of that play call, that's one of them ones I think they knew they were in 4-down territory. Maybe seeing what they could get off of that, and now they're going to have about 4th and about 5.
The Cowbells come alive from Janayton. Big 4th down upcoming. Tie ball game, 7-7. Shotgun this time for Kelly. Offset, Belisano right. Now they'll step up, make it a pistol. Snap comes back. Kelly straight read to the right side, looking down the field. He steps up. He's got a man at his feet. Jump ball in the end zone. Eric Golder nearly picks it off, and a flag comes flying in from the back judge. And it looks like, I thought the side judge pointed towards the Waverly side. And no, now they will say it is going to be a pass interference call on Eric Golder. Move Waverly a little bit closer and give him a first. Golder had the position. They said he got into his back a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's one of them ones I'd have to see a replay. It looked live to me, but Indian Valley, certainly fans aren't happy about it.
If you couldn't tell from our live stream. So it will be 1st and goal now. Ball moves up to the 8-yard line. There was some contact, a little bit of hand fighting. We have seen from this Waverly team, Kelly is not afraid to trust his receivers, and those scenarios paid off for him there. Sparks motions in tight to the line. Kelly turns, hands it off. Belisano cutback lane in the middle. He's wrapped up and dropped. The Indian Valley defense collapses in the middle again. Jackson Bircher is the one who makes that tackle.
Yeah, Jackson Bircher met him at the line of scrimmage. And
I believe Hunter Peterman was in there as well.
Yep, Hunter Peterman.
So it looks like they did give him, we'll say a half yard. It's this quick-moving Waverly offense that seems to have Indian Valley out of sorts sometimes on these first 2 drives. Kelly's in the pistol. Belisano lines up behind him. Motion man from right to left is Swartz. Fakes it to him, goes to Belisano, up the middle, lowers his shoulder, still driving, and he'll be dropped at the 5-yard line. Give him a gain of 3.
Yeah, looks like they're right around the 5-yard line here. Probably got 2 downs to go here.
The senior running back for Waverly is listed at 5'10", 160. But boy, he hits like a battering ram.
I was going to say he's 160, but he runs a lot heavier.
3rd down and 5, 3rd down and goal to go. Pistol again. 2 wide receivers right side of the formation, 1 wing off left. Motion man, Swords right to left. Kelly goes to him. There's a little end around. Looking to pass is going to be the receiver. Looks to the middle of the field. Delivers in the back of the end zone. It's a jump ball. Fight for it. Nobody got it. And passing it there was Pollard. We saw that in the Fairfield Union game. They weren't afraid for the end around throws. Indian Valley was ready for it.
Yeah, that's one of them ones that we kind of talked about. They'll throw the kitchen sink at you. And he kind of one of the coaches' rule, don't throw across your body, threw it backfield. And
I'm pretty sure that Coach Crabtree was going, no, 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 no.
And that's it was Spark still had a chance to make a play on it.
Yeah. 4th down and 5, no surprise. Tigers are going. 2 wide receivers spread out wide, on the right, 1 left. Kelly, pistol, Belisano, offset, right, straight drop, looks left, pump fakes, delivers back at the end zone, double teamed, and it's incomplete. And it's a turnover on downs as the Braves defense does bend but doesn't fold, as good defense out on the edge that time. I believe it was Colton Smith who was out there and was locked up. Bradley Barr, also the linebacker, out wide to take out the passing lane.
Yeah, that's, like you said, bend but don't break defense there. Indian Valley will take that all day. Now they're going to have the ball here on the 5-yard line with the big field to go. Maybe another quick drive.
Well, they wouldn't mind seeing a repeat of Riker Williams streaking down the field. However, they might want to give their defense a little time to catch their breath. 7-7 ball game, 2:28 shown in the first. I formation. And now the motion, 2 tight ends from right to left. Those are Coates and Pacine. Williams under center, turn, pitch play, goes out wide. Golder cutback, nice move, 10-yard line, up to the 13. And Eric Golder shows off the shifty feet.
Yeah, Eric Golder is fast, explosive. One of them plays that guys that he gets the ball and he's past the line of scrimmage, gives the defense don't have a lot of time to react.
Now you see me, now you don't kind of situation.
Exactly.
The track background for Golder definitely comes out well whenever he's looking for room. One of the quicker cutback lanes or cutback moves we've seen in this area in a while.
Yeah, and he's one of them ones, if they don't hit him at the line, if he gets past the line of scrimmage, you ain't catching him.
Shotgun, Williams, play fake, rolls right, looking for room. He's got some pressure, steps around it. Now he'll try to run. He'll throw it down the sideline. What a throw, and it's into the hands of the receiver. Colt James over there tiptoeing the sideline. How in the world did they get that one to link up?
Yeah, Waverly was on Riker Williams. Riker kind of shrugged the defender off and managed to keep his eyes downfield, and Colt James toe tapping.
It ended up being a 9-yard pickup. And I got to say, for James, I kept calling him a tight end. He keeps showing off the wide receiver hands.
Whenever you have that tight end that can play that or kind of play that wide receiver role, that's always a good thing.
How many kickers do you know who are toe tapping the sideline on catches?
I was going to say, not many.
Heavy backfield now for Williams in the shotgun as he'll bring Jackson Bircher back as a fullback. Motion man from right to left is going to be Golder. Williams straight up the gut, breaks a tackle, and there goes Riker Williams again. Down the right numbers, got one man to beat, and he is pulled down at the 36-yard line. Want to talk about flipping the field as Williams streaks down the right side again.
Yeah, Riker Williams, quarterback keepers, is kind of this Waverly defense Achilles heel right now. He's averaging probably about 50 yards a carry at this point.
That was a 39-yard pickup on first down. And just for you there, Blaze, it's 2 carries, 104 yards.
Hey,
so
that's
close. 52 a carry. Indian Valley breaks the huddle. Minute 20 showing the first quarter clock. Love the smell of a campfire for a football game. A haze is falling over the field, too.
I was wondering if that was fog or campfire, and I'm pretty sure it's campfire.
Williams, pistol, swing pass, gets it in the hand of his running back, looking for room out on the left side. Reese St. Clair. St. Clair's got some room. He'll step up and he'll lower his shoulder into the defender at the 20-yard line, and St. Clair was saying, I'm not going out of bounds.
Yeah, that was one of them. Boom. That Waverly defender got buckled there. Reese St. Clair. That's
the one that makes you think twice next time you're going to do that.
Yeah, it's like you can run out of bounds or you can run someone over and pick a couple extra yards up, and Reese St. Clair took the route to run someone over and pick up the extra yards.
That time it looked like a 16-yard pickup for St. Clair, one of the reserve running backs on this Indian Valley squad. 1st and 10 again. Shotgun, Williams, pop pass, Golder looks for room on the right. Bircher throws a block, cut back lane. Golder didn't have much room. He will jump forward for about a 2-yard gain and enter the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
Yeah, that Waverly defense, they seen Golder in motion. They really pursued over there, kind of stopped that from where, didn't let Golder really get moving there. And
First quarter clock will tick down as Indian Valley brings in some substitutes. They will have to get a snap off before we do go to the second quarter. And my question for you, Blaze, that swing pass to St. Clair, was it thrown backwards? Is that a rush technically?
Technically it was thrown, yeah, so technically it would be a rush.
Williams back to pass, goes out left. Golder looks for room, sidesteps over a defender, jumps up and over, and he will get knocked down at the 17-yard line. Only a gain of 2 yards, as that looks like that will likely bring us to the end here of the first quarter. Lots of action. It's a 7-7 ball game from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Indian Valley and Waverly deadlocked in a good one in round 2 of the OHSAA playoffs. Stick around. We're back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel right after this.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Some scoreboard updates there, Blaze McMurrow.
We got Connaught Valley is up 14-8 over Trimble late in the first quarter. We got Malvern up 6-0 over Lowellville at the end of the first quarter. We got Garraway up 10-0 over the G-Men at the end of the first quarter.
We'll check back in with those here coming up after this play as Williams is in the shotgun. Got one running back to his right who throws a lead block. Williams hesitates, goes up the middle, spins out of a tackle, and will get dropped at the 12-yard line. Now we'll bring up 4th down. And boy, do you say decision time, or do you think in this short yardage situation it's all go forward?
Yeah, this 4th and short here, that's one of them plays you almost think that Indian Valley kind of goes back to Indian Valley roots and runs a power play here. I was going to say this is like Jackson Bircher territory. I don't know.
4th down and 2, 11:30 showing on the second quarter clock here. Indian Valley looks like they're going to try to break the huddle quickly here. And there they go, straight up to the line. Williams under center, Bircher at fullback. Hard count. Williams doesn't get him to jump. He'll look to the sideline now for a play change. He'll bark it out to his line. Back under center. Williams turns, hands it off. It's Golder looking for room. He's got the room, and it's the first down, and he'll go up to the 6-yard line. As a good run there by Eric Golder. Really good vision again for the senior running back for the Braves.
Yeah, I'd said Jackson Bircher time, and Jackson Bircher with the lead block there. But, yeah, Eric Golder hits that hole, and that's just traditional Indian Valley there, back to their roots, right up the middle. We're stronger, we're bigger, we're faster, we're going to hit harder than you, and we're going to get this 1 or 2 yards and get the first down.
Well, you know, we asked Bircher about if he liked rushing in, like getting a touchdown, or he liked hitting people better. What do you think he said?
I'm going to bet he likes the pancakes.
I for him, turn. There's Bircher up the middle. Stiff arm on the outside, and Jackson Bircher's Johnny on the spot. A 6-yard touchdown run. You willed it into existence, Blaze.
Hey, I knew we were getting in Jackson Bircher territory there. Kind of right there, gets the ball. Jackson Bircher, I don't know what he's listed on the depth chart, but he definitely don't run. He runs a lot faster than he's listed.
A 6-yard touchdown plunge has Indian Valley up 14-7, well 13-7, pending the extra point now. You want to talk about that defensive stand down here deep in their own territory. That's weighing on Waverly huge now as they find themselves down by a score. Snaps back, James is into it. It is up, and it is going to be good. 14-7, Braves lead. Big Z Sports will return in 60 seconds.
Novellus, the world leader in aluminum rolling and recycling, is searching for you. Current openings include continuous improvement specialist, mechanical engineers, automation engineers, electrical engineers, electricians, mechanics, and maintenance workers. Novellus offers industry-leading pay and benefits. To learn more, go to novellus.com/careers and search for Eurexville. That's novellus.com/careers and search for Eurexville.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Time again for another Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Indian Valley leads 14-7 over Waverly. As we were saying before, Blaze, that defensive stand in the previous drive ends up being huge. The Braves go 95 yards and find pay dirt. James is into it. It'll be returned at the 15, in and out of the hands of the returner. Carson Hostetler comes coming down quickly. It's Belisano who has it, sidesteps inside, will jump forward to the 16, and it's probably good for him that he at least got that far, as that was almost disastrous for the Tigers.
Yeah, look, they were almost pinned inside of their 10. He got him back to about the 16-yard line, but still going to give him the long field here to travel.
So Waverly comes back out. You got any other score updates?
The other one was Ridgewood was up 7-0 over New Cumberstown at the end of the first, and Dover was down 21-0 at the end of the first quarter to Tri-Valley.
So Tri-Valley with a fast start against the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. 1st and 10, ball at the 16-yard line of Waverly. It will be an offset shotgun. I keep calling it a pistol, but I guess Belisano never really lines up behind him. Motion man from left to right's Pollard. Fake to him. Kelly looks for room. Good patience, but there is absolutely nowhere to go as he ran into a brick wall. That is Titan Peterman who was in there, as well as a whole host of other Braves.
Yeah, it's one of them ones that patience was kind of
Bradley Barr as well.
Worked against them because that defensive line for Indian Valley just kept penetrating, and what little hole might have been there was gone quick.
Loss of 2 officially for Kelly, and that's a horrible feeling when you're a quarterback on the read like that and you look forward, there is nothing but red jerseys in front of you. Kelly, quick snap, goes back to pass, steps up, delivers. There's going to be a little settle route there, and driven down quickly is the receiver in Swartz as he is dropped at the 19-yard line. Give him a gain of 5, but it's a quick 3rd down. Bradley Barr with another big hit. Barr is one of those players has received a lot of praise from Coach Lancaster, and for good reason, because of how the sophomore has stepped in at the linebacker position.
Yeah, and when you're talking about a kid at his age playing this big of football in big games like this, that's huge.
Pistol now as Belisano will be behind Kelly. 2 wide receivers either side of the formation. Now a motion man from right to left who will settle in. It's kind of a wing tight ends position. Kelly drops back, pressure up the middle, delivers into the hands of Sparks, who's got the first Federal first down, and he'll be taken down at the 30-yard line, a 12-yard pickup. And Sparks, again, that big body in the middle, really hard for the Indian Valley defense to find a way to limit him.
Almost makes you if the Waverly coaches call it 3rd and Sparks here, because I feel like 3rd and 4th long, they're looking for Sparks.
Right now, Kelly 8 for 16, 86 yards in the touchdown pass. We have not seen him really get to go down the field much, though, which is what we know that he's able to do. Motion man from left to right's Pollard. Fake to him. Kelly up the middle, breaks a tackle, got a lot of room, and it's a 10-yard pickup and another first down. Rowan Passine is the one who finally brings him down. Kelly with some real deceptive speed on that initial burst.
Yeah, he's got that quick burst. Rowan Passine ended up bringing him down there, but it's going to be another Waverly first down.
Well, we still might be in store for that shootout. 8:45 showing on the clock here in the second quarter. Very fast-moving first half of action. Kelly in the shotgun. Bellisano, take it back, pistol. Bellisano's directly behind him. 2 wings, one motion from right to left. That is going to be Sparks. He'll catch it in the flat. Defense collapses down. Eric Golder's got him, holds him up, and he'll let his teammate come finish it off in Vosek, who will slam him to the ground.
Yeah, Golder was all over that one.
Now, I will say for your wrestling background there, Blaze, that a pretty good takedown?
Yeah, it's a good mat return is what we'll say there.
Mat return.
Yeah,
good call.
That's one of them ones that Coach Travis Pullen loves.
We'll have to let him know when to look. 8 minutes to go in the second. He'll like that one. Offset in the shotgun. Swing pass, left side, into the hands of Sparks. And Indian Valley's defense will contain him as he gets driven out of bounds. But still, a nice pickup there. Looks like a pickup of about 7. Brings up 3rd down and short. And I don't know, Blaze, Sparks kind of feeling the hurt there from those last 2 hits. Slow to move back towards the line of scrimmage.
He's had the ball in his hands a lot here. He's kind of walking gingerly back towards the line of scrimmage, like you said. Indian Valley, they're a physical team, and they're going to keep hitting them.
Shotgun, offset, Bellisano to the right of Kelly. Sparks will line up as the wing on the left side. He'll motion from left to right. Kelly turns, hands it off. Bellisano up the middle, great patience at the 50, and he's got another first down. Ran into the hands of Gavin Garbrandt, but he couldn't quite hold him up.
Yeah, the way that was kind of starting, Indian Valley defense penetrated well. I wasn't thinking there wasn't going to be much air, but Bellisano kind of lowered his shoulder, able to push through there and get a couple yards and get the first down there right at the 50.
All ready for Bellisano, his 10th carry of the ball game. Pistol, nope, offset on the shotgun again. Right side's Bellisano off to Kelly. That's who it goes to. He'll go right in the middle, and he meets a whole bunch of Indian Valley defenders and finally spun down to the ground after a gain of about 1. He got bear hugged. Brogan Wilson bear hugged him in the middle.
Yeah, that's a wrestling move. We'll take that. He wrapped him up, and it's one of them ones Bellisano didn't have nowhere to go.
This is just getting him excited for wrestling season, folks. Pistol. It is a pistol this time as Kelly has Bellisano directly behind him. They'll go trips wide receivers right. 1 motion man from right to left going to the slot. Pressure off the outside. Kelly is flush. He'll get pressure in the middle from Garbrandt. Bobbled around by Sparks, who will haul it in, who is then taken down. And again, it is going to be Eric Golder with the tackle. And actually, that was not Sparks. That was Sawyer Myers, the sophomore tight end who's in there. That was a pickup of about 6.
Yeah, and they're in Indian Valley territory now. They're 3rd and 3 here. With the way Indian Valley's offense is going, it's one of them things. Waverly probably has 2 plays here to get the first down. They're going to have a hard time getting stopped, so they need to keep trying to scoring with them.
Pistol again. They'll put 1 wide receiver tight to the line right, 2 left. Sparks a motion from left to right up against the line. Kelly turns. Play fake. Bellisano steps back. Pressure up the middle. Delivers right side on the wheel route. It's underthrown, and it is knocked away by the defender as one of the Braves' defensive backs, or maybe linebackers, actually it was Rowan Passine, was dropping back. His eyes had to be huge as it just went over his fingertips.
Yeah, Kelly looked like a little bit of trickery there with the play action, and Indian Valley was all over it. Discipline, stayed in their spots, and lucky they didn't throw that one to the wrong team.
So 4th down and 3 upcoming. And it looks like Waverly's thinking about going for it. They're getting the play call. This is a situation, though, if you're the Braves defense, you got to watch for the hard count. Of course, today's presentation of high school football brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Novellus, and TMK Valley Propane. And we've got a Cush Financial Group timeout by Waverly. We'll take it with them. Big Z Sports will be back in 30 seconds.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, Our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Welcome back into the Hartzlers Quality Housing Mobile Studio, 14-7. 6:08 shown on the clock before halftime. Waverly with a big decision here. Ball around midfield. It's at the Indian Valley 43. They took a timeout, and they are lining up to go for it. Again, you think they just talked about a hard count maybe on that timeout?
I think that probably, I won't be surprised if they have a hard count here, and it's one of them plays, too, or 4th and 3, that you probably have one of them go-to plays in your playbook.
So it's a pistol, actually offset shotgun again. I'll get it right at some point. Kelly has Belisano to his right, turns, fakes it. Back to pass, delivers down the middle of the field. Got a man open, 2 defenders there late. Battle for the ball, incomplete, as it will be knocked away. It was Pollard who was streaking down the sideline. 2 Braves defenders go back and stay pace with him, and it's a turnover on downs.
Yeah.
Boy, what an arm from Kelly, though.
Yeah, Kelly, I mean, that ball had to go 50 yards in the air, but kind of looks like it just underthrew him at the end. He had a step on him at first, but 2 Braves defenders there, and he still had a chance to make a play on the ball, but the Indian Valley defense there kind of smacked it out.
It was Hostetler and Smith who were down the field with one of the speed burners in Pollard, one of the leading receivers on this team. That will make, by the way, Kelly is 11 for 21 in one half. With 6 minutes to go.
With another half a quarter still. That's crazy.
Shotgun formation. Williams looking to add to this Braves lead. Motions a man from left to right. It's Golder. Fake to him. Williams straight up the gut. Cut back in. Spins over top of a defender again. And he will be dropped at the 48-yard line. Give him a gain of 5. Williams has this uncanny ability, Blaze, to somehow spin over top of tacklers. And I don't know how he does it.
Spin over tacklers, spin out of tackles, and he's always spinning for extra yards.
So second down, they actually gave him a 6-yard carry that time. He's been the primary bell cow in the run game so far and has had 2 huge chunk runs early for the Braves. Bircher will line up as the running back, right side, and they'll go trips kind of bunched over here on the right side, close to the line. That's where they're going to pave the way for Williams, who jumps over top. He's got a first, but a flag comes in, and it's thrown in the direction of Bircher. And it looks like that certainly is going to be a hold call on Bircher, who kind of got up, and it almost looked like he was nodding his head yes, almost like, you got me, guys. I might have done it that time.
Yeah, sometimes when you do it, you just kind of, got me.
We'll go to the next one. It's all right. So that will move the Braves offense back.
That's all right.
We'll put them on the our own 39-yard line. So instead of what would have been a first down carry for Williams, they are now staring down at a 2nd and 15. Colton Smith checks back into the ball game. Still a great story for him. I know we've said it a couple times in the later part of the season. Injured for most of the year. The senior gets back onto the field for his senior season. And has actually had a touchdown reception against Heath last week. Williams, play fake to Bircher. Steps up, delivers down the seam. Wide open is Colt James at the 35. Now the 30, the 25. Spun around at the 21. He goes up and over again. And Colt James, the wide receiver for the Braves, picks up a huge play there. And now we got a flag that came in from the the Waverly sideline. And it looks like an ineligible man downfield call. The second time we've seen it.
Yeah.
Braves fans not happy.
Yeah, they're not happy about it. But, man, Colt James was wide open.
Well, and you know, if you're the Braves coaching staff and Coach Matt Lancaster, they are irate with that call solely for the fact of they probably spent the last 6 plays setting that one up, up the seam to James. And I did get it right, the wide receiver, James, not the tight end. He's going to give me a hard time every time I call him a tight end. 5:06 showing on the second quarter clock. Now Indian Valley facing what looks to be about a 2nd and 21, 2 maybe. Shotgun. Williams back to pass, looks left, delivers it. It's a screen. Looking for room is Smith. Sidesteps one defender, and now he gets out to the 45-yard line, and a nice burst there. As that time it was Smith who took that kind of swing, almost tunnel screen out on the outside, makes it 3rd and much more manageable.
I was going to say, having that 3rd and now about 6 or 7, 6 it looks like maybe, makes it much more manageable than that 2nd and 21. Now Raider out in midfield.
And I will say this, so far Riker Williams, a perfect 4 for 4. Williams in the shotgun. Bircher lines up to the right as the running back. Straight drop. Williams looking for room. He finds Bircher on a screen. A flag comes flying in the middle. Bircher's got plenty of room. He's got the first down. But I would imagine, considering where that flag came in, it's likely coming back. And if it's an ineligible man downfield again, Blaze, I don't know what we're going to do.
I was going to say that I'm going to bet here in about 10 seconds when they make this call, the Boo Birds are going to be out.
Well, Coach Lancaster's a couple yards out onto the field trying to talk to the side judge. A lot of conversation going on between the white hat and somebody else. And it looks like the call, a face mask or illegal hands to the face potentially. And now that moves Indian Valley back. Eric Golder is pretty hot in the backfield too for the Braves.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful play call there by the Braves. They kind of had Waverly did exactly what Indian Valley wanted. They got upfield quick. Bircher had that catch and run.
So now, what was 3rd and 6?
Back to 3rd and a mile.
3rd and 16? No, sorry, 3rd and 20. I don't even know if it's a spot foul. 3rd and 22-ish, maybe? Well, it's listed as 3rd and 20. We'll take their word for it. So, shotgun again. Couple steps forward, couple steps back. Actually, it's a pistol. Williams fakes to Bircher. Looks for a room down the field. Goes to James. Jump ball. James goes up. A lot of contact. No flag comes in. And the Indian Valley sideline cannot believe it.
Yeah, the Indian Valley, I think the Indian Valley fans and staff and players kind of have one there that I think that might have got there a little early.
I don't know if maybe they were saying with James also being locked up in contact down the field. There were 2 defenders on him. Ball was a slight bit overthrown by Williams.
Yeah, Waverly might have got away with one there, but I'm sure they'll take that.
So under 4 minutes to go before the halftime break. Braves still lead 14-7, but it will be punt time. Williams, of course, doing the punting duties as well. Highly, highly doubtful you are going to see a 4th and 20 fake, that is for sure. And it looks like Coach Lancaster's going to have to take a timeout due to a substitution issue there. So we'll take a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll roll on here in 30 seconds.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Back in again to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Braves lead 14-7 over the Tigers. It is going to be punt time for Indian Valley, facing a 4th and 20. Needless to say, for both these squads, I don't think either of them are too happy with the stripes out on the field right now.
Yeah, we've heard some Boo Birds both. They've kind of had it both ways. Not been the cleanest here.
High snap, corralled by James, who will put his leg into it. It's going to bounce at the 30, and that's a heck of a way to flip the field if you are Colt James. So Waverly takes over at their own 30, 3:48 showing before halftime. We've seen the Tigers twice drive straight down the field, have it stall. Well, one of the times deep in the end zone, or deep in the red zone, a turnover on downs. Now if you're Indian Valley, you do receive that second half kickoff, but last thing you want to do is let this score get tied up before you go on to the third quarter.
Yeah, it's one of them ones if Indian Valley's defense can get a hold here. And Waverly's kind of shown the ability to drive down the field. And I mean, in the red zone, they kind of stall out a little bit. They did have that big 4th down conversion touchdown, but still wasn't moving the ball as good inside the red zone as they are outside the red zone.
Kelly will go back in a shotgun with Belisano offset to the right. Motion man, left to right's Pollard. Fake to him, drops back. Kelly looks for room, goes right side, delivers and finds a receiver open who is spun down at about the 39-yard line. Good hookup there. Actually, they're going to mark him back at the 37.
Yeah, that Indian Valley defense, you could tell they watch film because they're keeping their safeties home. They're not letting that receiver get over top their corner.
A 7-yard pickup. Did not see who made that reception.
Kelly was looking downfield.
I believe it was Pollard. Belisano, left side of Kelly. In the shotgun. Sparks motions from left to right. Kelly hands it off. Belisano up the middle, runs into the Braves defensive line, somehow comes out the other side about 4 yards down the field. It's another federal first down. That will move up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, Belisano there kind of got hit close to where the first down marker is, and then to keep them feet moving, keep driving, and lower his level and pick up a couple extra yards there.
Late substitution coming onto the field now. I believe it's Logan Burrier, the linebacker for the Braves. Young linebacker core for this Braves team. Shotgun, empty backfield for Kelly. Motion man, right to left. Kelly back to pass. Nope, it's going to be a read straight up the middle. He doesn't have much room. He's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And that time, Indian Valley was not going to fall for the over pursuit and going past the big quarterback. Kelly right now in the rush game, it's pretty much all or nothing. He's either getting a nice about 10-yard gain or nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of how it's been a little bit. He'll break through a seam and have a nice gain, and then sometimes he'll kind of get too patient, and Indian Valley defense will blow it up.
Kelly in the pistol, motion man from right to left. Back to pass, got the swing pass open, backside pressure nearly got to him. Finds a receiver who settles down in Pollard. Pollard is up to the Indian Valley 45 and is taken down. A 12-yard pickup there.
Yeah, and that's going to move the sticks there for Waverly. It's a first down, and they're in Indian Valley territory now.
The ability of Waverly right now to just settle in these open spots of the zone, you can see the Braves hesitant to lock up too close. They don't want to get burnt deep.
Yeah.
Offsetting the shotgun, Belisanos to the left side of Kelly. His heels at the 50-yard line. Pollard motions from left to right in the flat. Kelly's back to pass, looks for room down the right side, delivers underthrown, and there was a miscommunication with Swartz or something because Vasek was about the only guy in the territory in that area, but he stumbled and couldn't make the interception.
I was going to say Swartz wasn't even looking for the ball, and Vasek looked like he was the intended receiver there.
So it brings up second down and 10. Minute 34 showing on the clock before halftime. Coming up, we do have your Dumont Sporting Goods halftime report. Or, pardon me, your First National Bank of Denison halftime report, rather. It's only week 12. We'll get that right at some point. Kelly lined up in the shotgun again. He'll go back. Fakes the pitch to Belisano. Now we'll look for room on the right side as Brogan O'Connor tried to find the edge, couldn't get there. Kelly goes all the way to his sideline, up at the 39-yard line. O'Connor kind of looked back at the official and put his arm up in the air. He thought he got held.
Yeah, and I think he might have actually. But right there with Kelly, used them long arms to get a stiff arm and pick up an extra couple yards there. Now it's third and manageable here at the Indian Valley 40-yard line.
Got him a gain of 5. So they mark him at the 40. Big third down upcoming. Minute 26 on the clock as it did stop as Kelly scampered out of bounds. Big senior quarterback for the Tigers takes the snap, fakes it to Belisano, comes around, and he is collapsed on quickly, and 3 different Braves defenders get home. Brogan O'Connor, Titan Peterman, and Hunter Peterman converge.
The Peterman brothers there collapsing that pocket with Brogan O'Connor, and that play was over before it started.
And it looks like, thought maybe we had a timeout for the Braves, and it is going to be a timeout, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll keep it right here and kind of give a breakdown there of that last play you saw on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. I will say that is probably one of the few times we have seen straight pressure on Kelly, no chance to move anywhere.
Yeah, he did that play action, and before he could even turn around, both the Peterman boys were back there, O'Connor was back there, and there was no pocket to step up into. They collapsed it, and now Indian Valley here is going to have a chance to get the ball back with a minute 21 to go in the half, and they have a chance to double up here.
I got to say, I feel for a quarterback who has those 3 collapsing on him.
Yeah, that's not the best scenario.
Kelly has had a pretty nice game finding the open spaces, only around about the 50% completion mark. He has not been picked off. He does have the 1 touchdown. It's been a kind of all-or-nothing game for him right now. It's either going to be a pretty look or just having a hard time connecting with his receivers downfield, which is something Waverly, I won't say is dependent on, but they've had a lot of success on down the field all season long.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If they can't figure that out, it's going to be a rough second half moving the football.
Swartz punts it. Golder comes up, catches it on the run at his own 20, looks for room, tries to reverse field, and he has nowhere to go. So Indian Valley will be taking over at their own 20-yard line. Got 80 yards to drive in a minute 13. Braves do lead 14-7. And we got a flag over here on the Indian Valley sideline. I think a sideline warning coming by way of the Braves. Not sure what, and the coaching staff looks a little confused themselves.
Well, they've both been warned.
They both got warnings
now. Anything after that now is a flag, right?
It will be a flag, yep. Correct. After you have your 1 warning, the second infraction is truly an infraction. Indian Valley's coming out on offense, and guess who's back in the backfield? Looks like number 22, the junior, and Grady Kinsey is out on the field for the Braves. We did not see him last week, and we have not seen him yet until this point.
I was going to say, the Indian Valley crowd, I think, sees it too now.
They've woken up a bit. We'll see if the Waverly defense has done the same. I formation. Kinsey, the deep man. Handoff. He'll look for room. Right side. Cuts it back in. Stiff arm on the outside. Grady Kinsey's down the right sideline. 40, 35, and he is taken out low. And Grady Kinsey points for a first down and electrifies the crowd in just one tote.
Yeah, that's why Grady Kinsey's special. I mean, you have a minute to go before the half, and you're inside your own red zone, and you can bring in your running back, one of the best players in the entire state.
A 26-yard carry. The first time the junior has touched the ball. Clock did stop for the chains to get set. Minute 5 here. They did say he did go out of bounds. So ball's at the 45. Kinsey, lone man behind the fullback in Bircher. Play fake. Williams rolls out left side, looking for room. Wants a block from Golder. He gets it, beats the defensive end, gets to the first down marker, up and over the defender, and a flag comes in. Now 2 flags come in.
Yeah, I wonder what.
Maybe in the area of a hold out there by Golder, I would assume.
Or I wonder.
And we'll see what the call is as we're waiting for the official call from the White Hat. The Indian Valley offense is marching backwards, so it looks like it's on them again. Lots of penalties, lots of laundry on the field for this Indian Valley offense. And they are asking, it would be a spot foul, so it will take it down to 1st and 14. 1st and 13, I should say. I don't think we actually got the official call. From
that's what I was looking down there on the field, looking for like what they actually called. I didn't see signal hold.
Oh, we're just going to guess hold.
Holding territory.
I form again. One wide receiver either side of the formation. Williams turns, hands it off. Kinsey stutter steps up the middle, lowers down over the linebacker. Now he'll run over the safety, and he gets up to the 49-yard line. Clock will stop as I believe the Braves took a timeout.
I feel like anytime you're watching an Indian Valley football game, when you say Grady Kinsey runs over, that's pretty common, right?
I could just say, yeah, it consistently runs over for the most part there. That was a pickup that time of about 9 for Kinsey. So Indian Valley in this timeout. I would imagine you're going to see 22 again. You've only got 49 seconds, though, to get down the field. That play-action fake by Williams, they were hoping that the Waverly defense bit. Good job by the Tigers staying home.
Yeah, they did. And what's funny is as soon as Kinsey kind of came in the game, you kind of seen the safeties creep up. So they were setting that up perfect, thinking, okay, Kinsey's in the game, kind of got to have an extra guy in the box, and the defense stayed home.
Now, Riker Williams coming back in with the play call. Was hobbled at some points this season. Walking a little gingerly, obviously went hard, up and over hard on that safety after a nice gain that got negated by the holding call. Ball will be at the Waverly 48-yard line. Braves break the huddle. They're going I form again. They'll overload the right side this time around. A wing on the right side in Bar. Colt James is ISO'd on the right side. Williams turns and hands it off. Kinsey's up the middle, and he'll lower his shoulder and go up over top of Pollard, up to the 40-yard line, an 8-yard carry. First federal first down. Clock stops for the chains to move.
Yeah, Indian Valley's back on the line now. They didn't even let the chains get set, and they're already rolling.
I form Kinsey up the middle, and he is grabbed by about 4 different Waverly defenders who were trying to rip that ball away. Still give him a gain of 2. And Indian Valley's going to have to hurry again.
They're out of timeouts here, so the clock's working against them.
25 seconds, and Williams will spike it down with exactly 24.9 showing on the clock, rather. And that time, Indian Valley trying to run that up-tempo offense. Just went with that same play call. Waverly was all over it that time. Credit to this Tigers defense. I noticed we were coming in here. They run a 3-4-4, and having only 3 down linemen to deal with this Indian Valley rushing attack is easier said than done.
Yeah, and the defense has played, like we said, pretty consistently decent, bend but don't break here. If they can get a hold here before the second half, I think the coaching staff's going to be really happy.
Shotgun, Kinsey, right side of Williams. Play fake to Kinsey. Back to pass. He's got Golder down the middle of the field. He's going for him. It's a little overthrown. Colton Smith arrives late. Tries to grab it off the tip but cannot. Incomplete in the end zone. I'm not sure which one Williams was going for, whether it was Golder or Smith. Kind of threw it in the middle of him. It was off the hands of the defender. Smith almost hauled it in.
Yeah, I thought he brought it down for a second. Then I saw the ball rolling around there back by the end zone. Heck of a throw there.
So now, 4th and 8. Indian Valley, 16.7 seconds on the clock. We'll see what they go with. Coach Lancaster checks out Bircher. So they're going to go 4 wide. They'll go trips bunch on the left. Pistol. Williams back to pass, gets a block from Kinsey, looks for a room in the pocket, steps up, delivers down the field, jump ball into the hands of the receiver and down to the 9-yard line. Make it the 8. Rowan Pacine hauls it in.
Yeah,
Chains will move.
Rowan Pacine on the jump ball there. Huge conversion now. Less than 10 seconds here inside the 10-yard line.
Under center, Williams spikes it to the ground. 7.1 seconds showing. A 29-yard hookup for Williams to Pacine. I will say we've seen Rowan makes some nice catches this season. Not really known as a jump ball receiver, but he showed it off there.
Yeah, he was covered well. Waverly was there to make the play, but Rowan Pacine kind of went up in the air and brought that one down.
Coming up is our First National Bank of Denison halftime report, but don't go anywhere. 7 seconds showing. Braves threatening to score again in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Pistol formation. Williams will have Kinsey directly behind him. 2 wide receivers right. Golders in the slot. We've seen him in the slant out of there before. He'll roll to the right. Will Williams. Now he'll reverse field, and he'll find some wide open room. Goes back corner of the end zone. Receiver is open, and they're going to call it incomplete. They're going to say it went off of the turf. Now a flag is thrown as a Braves player, I think maybe, was a little too hot on the field.
Yeah, might have said something unpleasant there. Waverly's going to try to hurry up and get to the locker room, make sure this don't get overturned.
So we'll have to wait and see. All the officials are converging. If it is a reception, obviously it would be a touchdown. Then that flag would be on the kickoff to open up the second half. However, you had 2 officials saying it was on the ground. Maybe they're talking about where this flag will be enforced, which realistically would be on that second half kickoff.
Yeah, that's what, and with time expired.
And sure enough, it is going to be an unsportsmanlike call on Indian Valley, so that will be on your kickoff to start off the second half.
Which they start with the ball, so.
So they will be seeing Waverly kick it rather far down the field.
Yeah.
Officials are still talking, but it is time for our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Indian Valley leading Waverly 14-7 as we will move things along into a break here. We'll return to the First National Bank of Denison halftime report from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. We'll bring you a breakdown of that first half of action and give you a preview of what's to come. Stick around right here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? Impact Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, Impact Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit Impact Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what Impact Collision can do for you.
With Room by Room, new from Carpet One, we've made finding the right floors easier than ever. Browse our curated collection of flooring options and shop by color, design, and lifestyle. Our local flooring experts will work with you to make your vision a reality and guide you with knowledge and easy-to-use tools to find the floor that fits your needs. So if you're ready to transform your home with beautiful new floors, scan the code to get started and come see the Room by Room difference for yourself. Exclusively at Carpet One Floor and Home.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome into your First National Bank of Denison halftime report on a chilly November evening in Jeanette Hutton. We got ourselves a football game, folks. The Indian Valley Braves leading the Waverly Tigers 14-7 in what has been a slugfest and a sloppy football game to this point, without a doubt. Blaze McMorrow will be joining us again shortly. I've got Daniel Adams to my right. Daniel, you freezing yet down there?
It's not too bad. Last week was a lot worse, in my opinion.
That's fair enough. Well, Daniel, I'm assuming you're seeing the same thing me and Blaze are seeing from up here. Very uncharacteristic mistakes from Indian Valley so far. A lot of penalties going against them, and right now just not playing the kind of Braves football we're used to.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the defensive side, Waverly's just chipping away and running the clock off, and that's exactly what Waverly needs to do right now. And the Braves, I'm sure they're going to make some adjustments the second half, and, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Waverly so far in this ball game, their own lone touchdown came on a hookup between Mason Kelly to his big tight end in Mason Sparks. Right now, Kelly sits at 13 for 24, $118 and 1 touchdown to this point. Sparks by far and away the leader in receiving, 7 catches for 66 yards. The one thing Indian Valley does have working for itself on defense, they're limiting that deep ball.
Oh, absolutely. Their secondary, that quarterback's not afraid to throw the ball, and they're able to close in on that. So
right now in the yardage battle, Indian Valley leads that 251 to 198. Leading player so far in terms of yardage for the Braves has to be the sophomore quarterback in Riker Williams. 4 carries for 115 yards. He's also 5 for 8 for 69 yards. But unfortunately for Indian Valley, they can't really string anything together, hence why they only have 14 points up on the board.
Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic for the offensive side for the Braves, to have to punt it not only a couple times, but, having to chip away on that third down, and they have to move on. They have to complete those third down plays, and, that's how they're going to win.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we're going to get more of Grady Kinsey in the second half. 4 carries for 45 yards thereafter. We hadn't seen him for the entire game against Heath and most of the first half, so we'll have to wait and see what we get out of the junior running back. They've been kind of limiting his touches so far early in the postseason. now you might not have a choice with only a 7-point lead.
No, absolutely. And, the Braves are in their good spot. They want the ball the second half, and they want to be able to make a statement, and I'm sure Grady's going to be able to lead that charge.
We'll have to wait and see. Indian Valley does receive the second half kickoff. We'll be breaking down more in your First National Bank of Denison halftime report coming up here in just a little while. Braves lead the Tigers 14-7. Don't go anywhere. Your home for the high school football playoffs is right here in Z Country.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Kinsey Excavating and Trucking is a family-owned and operated business in New Philadelphia. KET is a general contractor. They provide services to commercial and municipal clients. They employ local union operators and laborers. KET is dedicated to providing outstanding work using the latest technology and employing local individuals to positively impact Tuscarawas County and the surrounding area. Kinsey Excavating and Trucking proudly supports the Indian Valley Local School District and wishes all area athletes, musicians, artists, and students a successful season.
Lutz Body and Paint, located at 7573 Wolf's Crossing Road in Jeanette-Hutton, is there for you when a never-planned auto collision repair is needed. Lutz Body and Paint performs the auto body and painting services needed to get your vehicle back to looking showroom new in a timely manner at a reasonable price and provides free estimates. Lutz Body and Paint is a proud supporter of the Indian Valley School District and wishes best of luck to the Braves athletes participating in tonight's game.
When you think pizza, think Amici's Pizza, with locations in West Lafayette and Jeanette-Hutton. Amici's Pizza offers you your favorite traditional pizzas, as well as specialty pizzas, subs, wings, and salads. Everything from the dough to the sauce is made fresh daily. There's just something different about a pizza from Amici's. Try one today in West Lafayette or Jeanette-Hutton. Big city taste for a small city price. Learn more. Find Amici's on Facebook.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Jeanette, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugar Creek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugar Creek.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
Other guys insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Back into your First National Bank of Denison halftime report as the Indian Valley Braves are leading the Waverly Tigers 14-7. What has been more of a grudge match than some people might have predicted. Waverly comes into this ballgame after picking up an upset victory over Fairfield Union 28-21 in the opening round of the OHSAA Playoffs. And right now the Waverly Tigers are going toe-to-toe with Goliath as Indian Valley is winning the yardage battle, but both these teams having some bright moments, but other moments where the drives fall flat. Grady Kinsey back into the ballgame for Indian Valley, the first time we have seen him in a while. 4 totes for 45 yards. I would almost have to imagine we might see a lot of Kinsey moving forward into this second half as we'll welcome back in Blaze McMorrow.
Hey, there's some long lines down there. I was hustling.
You did just fine. Well, hey, we got about 6 minutes on the clock here before they put that additional 3 minutes back on here for halftime. I was just curious on your take from this, kind of talk to Daniel what he was seeing at field level. You saw what Kinsey was able to do on that first carry, kind of electrifying the crowd. 4 carries, 45 yards. You know Waverly's going to sell out up the middle. Do you think you keep Kinsey in there and use that to your advantage?
I think coming into the second half with Indian Valley start with the ball, I think we'll probably see Kinsey on that first drive for sure. Definitely to see, because Indian Valley is going to want to try to put this into a 2-score game. I think we'll see Kinsey for sure. And then I think it's one of those play-by-ear things. If they don't have to use them, they're not going to. But, I mean, the Waverly defense is playing tough. I ain't going to lie. I didn't expect 14-7 at halftime at this point. It's anybody's ball game going into the second half.
On the other side of the coin for the Tigers, meanwhile, you've been hanging with Indian Valley, which is an accomplishment in itself, but you've only got 7 points on the board to show for it. What do you think they're going to do to try to adjust and probably finish off some of these drives? They've had, 3 drives now into the red zone, only came away with 1 touchdown.
Yeah, that's their problem is outside of the 20s, they're moving the football. It's whenever they get in that red zone, they kind of, Indian Valley, I don't know if it's more Indian Valley, just defense kind of bend but don't break, locks down, and they're kind of struggling. They're going to have to get a little, obviously we know they got a lot of plays in the playbook. They're going to have to maybe try to whip out some of that trickery or do something to improvise to kind of finish these drives off, because you can't afford to get down there and stall out against this Indian Valley football team.
Well, you know the thing that gets hard, especially when you're a passing team, how much that field shrinks when you get really close to the end zone could be the thing that's benefiting Indian Valley right now. Stick around. We'll return to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio in just a little while. Indian Valley leads 14-7 over Waverly. Do not go anywhere. We've got a great one going on from Janayton. It's Big Z Sports, your home for high school football.
Other guys insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Want to stay warm in your vehicle this winter? Call the Remote Start Pros at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philly. With over 15,000 units installed over 18 years in the market, Cartoons in-car experts have the expertise to get the job done right. Cartoons carries a full assortment of remote starts that give you any desired range needed to warm up your car from anywhere. We also do diesel vehicles as well as standard shift vehicles. So don't delay. Call Cartoons today and schedule an appointment and stay warm all winter long. Cartoons at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. 330-339-2006. Be there.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Fall brings cool evenings, football games, and weekend camping. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District has the perfect way to recharge after a long week at work. A place to sit around a campfire making s'mores and relax as you watch the snapping and flickering flames dancing under the moonlight. Choose a campsite at Atwood or Tappan Lake Park for your fall weekend getaways. Camping is the perfect way to spend an evening under the stars with family and friends. For more information, visit mwcd.org.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales. And once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
We wrap up your First National Bank of Denison halftime report live here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. The Indian Valley Braves lead 14-7 in a dogfight with the Waverly Tigers. What a ball game in the OHSAA playoffs this has been to this point. But before we do anything else, we want to run through a couple different scoreboard updates because there's a lot of great games going on. And your scoreboard updates this hour brought to you by Ferris Chevrolet. You got that, Blaze?
Yeah, we got Garaway right now leading 31-6 over Garfield at the half. We got Dover trailing Tri-Valley 28-14. We got New Cumberstown trailing Ridgewood 21-7. They're starting the third quarter. Connaughton Valley up 26-16 over Trimble. They're getting ready to start the third quarter. And Malvern with the running clock over Lowellville at half, 35-0.
Thank you for that, Blaze. And Thanks to statistician Dusty Braun for Indian Valley, just giving me a little pat there on the way by. Took me off guard.
That's what Coach Peterman walked by me before the game and bumped me. I'm like, who was that? And then I seen it was Coach Pete.
No, it's Coach Pete. You're lucky you didn't get knocked over the bleachers.
I am lucky I didn't fall over.
So, as was stated before, Waverly won the opening coin toss. They took the ball, so they deferred to Indian Valley here in the second half. Braves will be receiving. However, don't forget, there was that 15-yard personal foul that was called on Indian Valley right at the halftime whistle. So Waverly will be kicking off from the, actually 10 yards, so they'll be kicking off from the 50, if I'm not mistaken. Would not expect much of a return here for the Braves, but crazier things have happened.
Yeah, they're probably one of them ones they're going to try to maybe kick it through the end zone if they can. And
well, judging by how Indian Valley is lined up right now, they will spread out, but I don't know, there's a lot of green grass between the 30 and the 10
Yeah, that's
now.
one of them ones, if you pooch and run, it could possibly be there.
It is going to be a Cartoons and New Philadelphia kickoff to start off the second half here of high school football in Z Country. Thanks to everybody who has joined us on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get subscribed today, and you will get notified every single time we go live. I stand corrected. The kickoff would be at the Indian Valley 45 because it is a 15-yard penalty. So that is where the ball will be teed up for Hunter Hock. And I really hope I'm saying his last name right. For any of the Waverly faithful that might be watching us today, if I mispronounce any of these names, I do apologize. Now, Blaze, here's my question. I like to ask Shannon Thomas this normally. Do you consider an onside?
Honestly, maybe not with where the field position is right here, but.
And it is going to be a bit of an onside attempt, drilled right into the stomach of an up man. It was Vosick who grabbed it for the Braves. Good hands for him on the hot shot ground ball.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think that actually, the more I think about it, probably did make sense because even if you don't get it, you're still. I mean, they got the ball at the 30.
It's not bad. You're not bad field position.
Yeah, you're not not getting penned at the midfield or anything like that. So yeah, I should have thought of that.
Ball's on the 32, and it looks like Kinsey's in the backfield. Pitch play to him. Looks for room on the right side. Gets a block from Bircher. Cuts back inside. 35 still on his feet. 40-50. Now 45-40 of his own sideline up to the 35 as he's ridden out of bounds. And it took one carry for Grady Kinsey to put him up to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Grady Kinsey will flip the field quick there. And he still never went down. Was carrying defenders down the sideline.
That was a 29-yard pickup. And you also noticed something else. A little bit of toughness showing probably. Kinsey took the sleeves off during the halftime break.
Uh-oh. Guns are out now. Chill in the air. Guns are out. This is football weather.
I formation. One wide receiver either side. Bircher's the fullback. Kinsey's the deep man. Williams turns, hands it off. Misdirection. Kinsey up the middle. Breaks the first initial contact. Stiff arms again. Up to the 25. Still on his feet. Up to the 21-yard line. It's a federal first down, and it's a pickup of 18.
Yeah, they're sitting there about the 21-yard line now off 2 carries. Flip the field real quick, and Indian Valley's in business. This is a statement drive here in the second half to start the game. Start the half.
Kinsey on the field for the first time in the postseason, trying to get his team fired up here. Indian Valley to break their huddle at their own at the Waverly 21-yard line. I formation again. Williams under center. He'll turn. He'll hand it off. Misdirection. Kinsey gets a hole. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Indian Valley as Grady Kinsey takes it in from 21 yards out. As he will walk it over to the official, and with a big smile on his face, I'm sure, his first touchdown of the postseason.
Yeah, that was the Grady Kinsey drive there. Three carries. I don't know where they started with the ball at, around the 30-yard line, probably close to 70 yards.
I'll give you his 3 carries, 29, 18, 21.
Hey, and I think that 21, I don't know if he got touched on that touchdown run. You'll take it there. Now Indian Valley is going to lead 21-7 as the kick is good here.
Extra point is good from James. We'll take a Cush Financial Group timeout. Braves drive the field quickly. They lead 21-7. Back after this.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
Start moving with it.
Be like 60s. Welcome back in here to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio as the Braves
Or pumping
Feel
it
a little
up.
bit better. Pumping it up, yeah. 21-7. They lead the Waverly Tigers. Grady Kinsey, 3 carries, finds pay dirt, goes 29, 18, and 21. We knew that last week, did not get the ball, didn't really think we'd see him much here in this ball game, but considering that they were only up 14-7, were struggling a little bit at times on offense, they get their lead horse in the backfield, and he pays off quickly. The Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoffs in the air off the foot of James. It's picked up at the 20-yard line by Belisano. He'll lunge forward to the 27-yard line, and that is where Waverly will start off their latest drive. Now down 2 scores. The Tigers had an offense that was definitely working in that first half, but again, as you and I talked about in that halftime break, unfortunately for them, only 7 points. So we'll see how they adjusted things. Coach Chris Crabtree and company, how they went about figuring out how to solve that problem of finding a way to cap off these drives.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting because they, like we said, they moved the ball. They didn't have any issues getting the ball down into the red zone. It's just whenever they got down there, the field kind of shrunk.
Waverly in the shotgun. It will be Kelly. Motions a man from left to right, and Pollard turns, hands it off. Belisano off the edge. Colt James breaks free. He's got a hold of him. He gets some help from Jackson Bircher, and they'll drop at the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Titan Peterman was also over there.
Colt James, Jackson Bircher, Titan Peterman there. That's a loss of about 2 or 3 yards there.
Loss of 2 for Belisano. Saw Peterman getting up, kind of clutching at that wrist a little bit. A bit of friendly fire, but he appears to be all right. Ball at the 25. First in. It says 13, so maybe a loss of 3 there for Belisano. Shotgun snap. Kelly back to pass. Pressure up the middle. He looks for room on the right side. Riker Williams gets in his face, delivers to the middle of the field. Swartz has it. He'll grab it and go up to the 34-yard line. Nice pitch and catch there of 10, but it brings up 3rd down and medium.
Yeah, Riker Williams and Jackson Bircher was after Kelly there. Good for him to be able to still plant his feet, throw the ball back across the field, and find Swartz there for 3rd manageable now here. 3rd and 5.
3rd reception for one of the leading receivers for Waverly. Shotgun again. Offset to the left is Belisano. Kelly marks out, and he gets James to jump. And unless they do a measurement, this is going to be enough for a federal first down. Actually, they're going to say either Kelly or an offensive lineman baited James across. That's going against the Tigers.
Yeah, that's huge.
Well, that is a rule that you cannot mimic the snap call if you're a lineman, so I don't know if maybe that was something that was in there. So instead of 3rd and medium, make it 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 roughly. So Kelly now trying to get the play call from Coach Crabtree. He'll bark it out to his offensive line and the rest of his offense. Cowbells come alive for 3rd down in Janayton. Shotgun, Kelly motions Pollard left to right. Back to pass is Kelly. Straight drop, pressure off the right side, steps up, gets around it. Titan Peterman pressure him. Now throws to the middle of the field. That is hauled in and leveled is the receiver. He'll be marked down, maybe a foot short of the first down marker.
Waverly coach is trying to signal a first down. I'm going to bet they're going to bring the sticks out.
Oh, boy, that is close. It's dead on for you and I tell you what, I don't think I can make that call there, Blaze.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say he looks like he might be a tad short.
And just a hair short if he is short. A 10-yard pickup there. Did not see who was the receiver. And it looks like they are just going to go ahead and say first without a measurement.
Yeah, Indian Valley Coach Lancaster there shaking his head.
Coach Lancaster's been around a time or two, and he's seen it all, and he knows better than to they've already got the one personal foul. They're thinking, all right, let's just not make it another. Live to fight another day. Pistol formation. Belisano's behind Kelly. He'll go back to pass. He'll look left. He's going for the swing pass. Gets it in the hands of Swords over top of Williams. And a shoulder check tackle from Eric Golder as Swords goes down hard, a yard short of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Riker Williams was almost running with him, and Golder there kind of between both of them kind of finished him off there. And looks like they're going to lose about a yard on that play.
Might have been a little frustration for Golder, too. He was letting out. Loss of 1. Kelly's going to empty it out. Nope, take it back. He'll have one man back there with it in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers right, wing off the right side of the line. Kelly gets the snap. Straight read to the right. Delivers out on the flat. Looking for room is going to be his receiver, who will step up to the line of scrimmage and is absolutely buried by Vosick.
Yeah, Vosick laid the boom on him there.
And I think they're going to say that was no gain. They actually gave that tackle to Golder. I thought it was Vosick who came over and laid the lumber.
Whoever it was brought the hit stick.
I believe that might have been Hez Nelson with his first reception. Not sure, though. 3rd down and 11. Waverly on offense, ball at their own 37. Pistol again. Belisano's behind Kelly. 2 wide receivers left. Snap is back, pressure, straight up the gut, trying to break free, cannot, and it's Colt James who strips the ball. Ball is free, and it might have rolled out of bounds. As we'll see what the official call is. They stop the clock. It does roll out of bounds, so Waverly catches a break. Colt James given some pressure.
Yeah, that's picture perfect there for Indian Valley. You talk about things didn't go the way they probably planned in that first half. They come out, score on the first drive, get a defensive hold now here on their first defensive drive, and now they're in position here to get the ball back with good field position.
That was a loss of about 5 on the James sack. And now we have whistles here and a timeout for Indian Valley. Not sure what Coach Lancaster saw that he didn't like. It's a Cush Financial Group timeout. We will keep it right here, though. And interesting start here to the second half. Indian Valley goes right down the field on offense. Defensively, that was much more of a Braves drive than that we've been used to from all season long.
Yeah, that's the Braves that we've seen all year. And that's what good coaches make good adjustments. And I think maybe the kind of up-tempo, different things Waverly was doing on offense. I think Indian Valley got in there, kind of huddled up, talked to their players, talked to the coaching staff, and that's why this second half I think you see a different defense. Kind of see the Braves that we're used to, stout defense, kind of shutting this Waverly offense down here.
Got to say a big thank you to Daniel Adams for our social media work for today. Obviously, Daniel all season long here with the Indian Valley Braves doing our stringer work on the social media path, and he does a great job. Heck, he even stood in the halftime show. He does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, Daniel's the man.
Well, you just call him Dan the Man.
I was going to say Dan the Man's perfect.
Ball's at the 32-yard line. Waverly to punt it away. That was the third sack for the Braves defense. They'll bring pressure straight up the middle, but the punt is away. It is an end-over-end kick, bounces at the 40. Golder steps out of the way, and that is going to take a heck of a Waverly roll all the way back to about the 14-yard line. Nice job there by the Tigers to flip the field. Swords showing off the nice leg. That one didn't have a lot of air time. Had the right English, though.
Yeah, it had the roll time. That's one of them ones when you talk about a friendly bounce, Waverly definitely got that there.
That's why a football is oblong, you know that, with points. Just because you never know where it's going to bounce then.
Yep.
So Indian Valley comes back out on offense. Grady Kinsey, obviously that last drive was instrumental. The 3 totes down the field and the score. We'll see if they put him back out there on offense again. Braves lead 21-7, 8:19 showing on the clock here in the third. Winner of this ball game takes on the winner of New Lexington and Logan Elm. So it will be a shotgun formation. Kinsey is lined up to the right side of Williams. 1 wide receiver left, 1 right. Far and the near side closest to us. Motion man from left to right's Golder. Fake to him. Williams, left side, gets a nice lead block, lowers his shoulder over the defender. Now he's up to the 25, to the 30 as Williams goes down. It's a pickup that time of about 14, maybe 15 yards. Good job by Williams to lower the boom and continue moving forward.
Yeah, sometimes you see quarterbacks kind of avoid the contact. Riker Williams kind of brings the contact, running a couple defenders over there.
Well, how many quarterbacks do you know not only play defensive end but also play the post in basketball?
Yeah, exactly. Riker Williams is definitely a different cat. Stud.
So it is a first federal first down. Ball is at the 29-yard line. I formation. 1 running back deep. It'll be a fake to them. They'll go to Kinsey, the first man through at fullback. He will jump forward, and he'll go up to the 34-yard line. Nice pickup there on first down of 5. So Kinsey, after not receiving a touch until about 2 minutes to go before the halftime break, he's now got 8 carries all of a sudden and is the leading ball carrier for the Braves right now. We'll get you some scoreboard updates coming up here in just a few moments as Indian Valley breaks the huddle. Shotgun again. Williams offset to the right is Kinsey. And it's a direct read for Williams. He'll get a couple lead blocks. He'll dance to the right side at the numbers. Now the sideline. He's at the 45. Steps out of bounds. Pushes forward as a Waverly defender pushes him out. Golder comes over and separates. Lets cooler heads prevail.
Yeah, a little chippy there. Braves fans wanting a late hit.
I got to say, a lot of credit to Eric Golder. That's the second straight week that we have seen that Golder has come over when things are getting a little chippy, and he is separated. Him and Jackson Bircher did that last week. That's a good sign of good senior leadership.
Yeah, I was going to say that's senior leadership. That's the kind of guys you want there. They been there, done that, and they know it's not worth the 15 yards that you're going to give up there, so just let cooler heads prevail.
I formation. Bircher at fullback. Williams under center. Turns. Misdirection again. It's Kinsey. Bounces it inside. Runs over a defender. Spins around. Now he's at the 40. Still driving forward. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line. Give him a gain that time of about 11, we'll say. Good pickup for Kinsey. You had a score update there for Logan Elm and New Lexington.
Yeah, a little update on the other side of this bracket. New Lexington's up 29-7 over Logan Elm. So the winner of this Indian Valley Waverly game looks like they're in position to have a game against New Lex.
Pardon me. 2 wide receivers left. James out far. Golders in the slot. Williams in the shotgun has 2 running backs in the backfield with him. They'll both block for him. Williams straight up the numbers off the right side. Kinsey levels his man. There goes Riker Williams, 39 yards in for the score, and the Braves find themselves up 27-7.
Big run there by Riker Williams. Had a huge whole offensive line. Kind of opened that up for him. Had one guy to beat, kind of stiff-armed him, and he was off to the races there. Riker Williams got to be closing in on over 200 yards rushing.
I'll give you that update in a few moments as Williams sits at 7 carries, 182 yards so far. James now lines up for the extra point. He is into it. It's a low line drive, just clears the post, and it is good. 28-7. Big Z Sports will return after this Cush Financial Group timeout.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Welcome back into your Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. After our Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff, we'll get you another scoreboard update brought to you by Ferris Chevrolet as James has it teed up and he'll boot it deep. As this will go back into the hands of Belisano, who will grab it at the 16. He'll go on the left hash marks. Now cuts to the numbers. Left hash marks again. James is the last man to beat. He'll grab him and throw him out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Nice return for Belisano. He put that one up about 30 yards up the field as Waverly has some great starting field position.
And a little update here from some of the other area games. We got Garraway up 38-6 over Garfield there in the third quarter. Dover still trailing Tri-Valley 28-14 in the third. New Cumberstown trailing Ridgewood 21-7 in the third. Connaughton Valley leading Trimble 26-16 in the third. And Malvern up 35-8 there in the third quarter.
Thank you for that, Blaze. Of course, our scoreboard updates this hour brought to you by Ferris Chevrolet. Shotgun again with Belisano offset left of Kelly. He'll throw out to the right side, finds Swords, who will step up, and he's got a lot of room down the right sideline. There goes Swords all the way up to about the 40-yard line there. So flipping the field rather quickly, as that will be a pickup, a 16. Just an easy pitch and catch, that swing pass working out.
Yeah, when Swords got that ball, he exploded quick down the sideline, and a nice gain there.
That's the first time in a while we have kind of seen Indian Valley break or have contained break on the edges on those swing passes. Kelly's in the shotgun again, a high snap. He'll go a direct read up the middle. Now we'll bounce it out to left, but he is dropped again by Colt James.
Yeah, Colt James is having a heck of a game in just about every scenario, special teams, offense, and defense.
And that was a loss of 1 for Kelly. We saw those direct reads up the middle in that first half have a decent amount of success. Indian Valley's kind of learned their lesson.
Yeah, they made the adjustments there, and there's not much room there now whenever he tries it.
Shotgun again, 2 wide receivers stacked on top of each other on the right. Now you've got 2 men in motion at the same time. Kelly's going to go back to pass. Flag finally comes out. Passes on the left side. Pollard does grab it in. He'll break away from one tackle. Now he gets the punishment out of bounds at the 35. It's going to be all for naught, though, as you had both men in motion on the right side.
Yeah, it's funny they had the guy across the field call it, but
I was going to say the flag did not come out from the side judge on the Waverly sideline, and it happened about 10 feet in front of him.
Yeah, right in front of him. And then I don't know if the fans seen it. I know that.
Indian Valley faithful, always a rather vocal fan group for sure.
Very passionate.
Very passionate. 28-7, Indian Valley leads Waverly. Winner of this game moves on to the regional semifinals out of Division IV, Region 15. Right now, it is all New Lexington in the matchup against Logan Elm. Actually, almost the exact same score as this ball game.
Yeah.
Kelly backs to pass, looks left. He'll go to Sparks. Sparks was going upfield on a screen. He'll go up to the 35, maybe the 34-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. So it will make it third and much more manageable, make it third and short, as that pickup there of 13 is the first we've seen Sparks for a while.
I was just thinking Sparks had such a big first half. We hadn't seen him yet in the second half, and big play there gives Waverly now a shot here at 3rd and 3 to move the sticks.
For Sparks, 8th reception, 79 yards, and a touchdown for him. Big tight end, big target for Kelly. He'll line up as a wing on the left side. Motion man from right to left. Kelly's in a pistol with Belisano behind him. They'll tighten things up in the middle. They'll play fake to Belisano. Now it's going to be a free receiver out there at the line to gain. That's going to be hauled in, and it's going to be a first down there. That time Sawyer Myers grabs it. Indian Valley sent the house off the left side, or pardon me, the right side of the offensive line. Just could not get to Kelly quick enough.
Yeah, and Sawyer Myers kind of sat down there right in the zone, almost like it was a little tight end screen there, and able to move the sticks.
That was an 11-yard pickup on that pitch and catch to Myers. 1st and 10, ball at the 23-yard line. Shotgun again for Kelly. He'll look left. Now he'll go right. He's moving. He's got plenty of room. He'll step up past the line of scrimmage. Indian Valley loses contain again, and he'll be dropped out of bounds just about a yard shy of the first down marker, and an 8-yard pickup for Kelly.
Yes, Kelly had room to run there, and he's seen it, didn't want to force anything, and got them now at 2nd and 1 here, continuing to drive it inside the Indian Valley red zone.
They're in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Ball will sit at about the 15. Heavy backfield, nearly jumping's the Indian Valley defensive line, and they are going to get him for it. Riker Williams is going to be the guilty party. You saw him gearing up for the pass rush, but he gets baited offside.
Yeah, you could see him over there, ears pinned back, getting ready to fire through the hole, moving a little bit. Overzealous sometimes, it happens.
That'll move us into a goal-to-go situation. Ball will sit at the 9-yard line of Indian Valley. Pistol again for Kelly. Motions a man from left to right in Pollard. Kelly will turn. He will hand it off. Belisano looking for an edge on the right. Cuts back in, and he is up and over at the 1-yard line as he goes down in a heap. Indian Valley's defense does collapse late. They actually move him at the 2-yard line. So now 2nd and very short upcoming.
Yeah, Belisano hit that hole hard. I didn't see who made that tackle, but it was some contact there. They hit hard.
On a cold night like this, too, does it make you shudder a little bit?
It makes your
old bones hurt a little bit. 2nd and 2. Swing pass right side into the hands of the receiver, and at the goal line in for 6 as a quick pass goes out to the edge. Touchdown into the hands of Pollard as Waverly continues to claw back.
Yeah, that's a big answer for Waverly after giving up 14 unanswered to the Braves now to kind of return fire here. Now make it a 2-possession game and bring him back in this game.
Pollard scores from 2 yards out. That is his first touchdown reception of the ball game. One of the leading receivers who has been kind of negated for the most part in this Waverly offense. Indian Valley's bend but don't break approach. There's a crack that time as the extra point is up, and it is going to be good. Make it 28-14. Indian Valley still up by 2 scores. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Novelis, the world leader in aluminum rolling and recycling, is searching for you. Current openings include continuous improvement specialist, mechanical engineers, automation engineers, electrical engineers, electricians, mechanics, and maintenance workers. Novelis offers industry-leading pay and benefits. To learn more, go to novelis.com/careers and search for Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search for Urixville.
Welcome back into today's presentation of high school football. It's the regional quarterfinals out of Division IV, Region 15. It's time for a Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Indian Valley up 28-14. Waverly not going away into the night. As kickoff's upcoming from Houck, and he'll be a dribbler. Offside, and then we've got a whistle. It's going to be offside on the kicking team there. Someone from Waverly got a little jumpy on that onside attempt.
Yeah, Waverly 2 kickoffs, 2 onside kicks. Maybe that kind of tells you they know slowing down this Indian Valley defense or offense is going to be tougher than they expect. And
now the one thing I will say for Coach Lancaster and company, they're probably wishing that isn't a penalty that blows it dead. They were probably rather wishing they could just take it from where the ball was recovered. But instead, we'll have another attempt, I'm sure, upcoming.
Yeah, and I would expect they would kick it deep here this time.
I would hope. You're kicking from your own 35 now.
Because now, yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see as Houck will line it up again. Huge thank you to our sponsors in Novelis, TMK Valley Propane, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, and the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. As it is teed up, ball at the 35. We'll see if Waverly tries to get the ball back on an onside again. Nope. It's a line drive and a grounder. It's going to go to the hands of Colton Smith at the 20. Actually, 2 Indian Valley players converge, and it bounces out of bounds. Oh, almost disaster for the Braves as 2 returners tried to grab it.
Yeah, they almost had that 45-yard onside kick.
Oh, boy.
There, that was
well, just like they had it in the playbook, right?
Yeah, that's exactly how they dialed it up.
Indian Valley comes back out on offense. There's a heavy dose of Grady Kinsey late in that first half and early on here in the second half. We'll see how much we see him throughout the rest of this ball game. Game's tightened back up a little bit, 28-14. Riker Williams, another solid day for the sophomore quarterback for the Braves. Had some success early on passing. Actually was 4 for 4 to start the game. Since then, he's gone 1 for 4 since that 4 for 4 start. Kinsey will line up to the right of Williams in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Reed right. They'll throw. Swing pass into the hands of the receiver who gets submarined down at the 25. Golder goes down hard. It's going to take a few moments to get up there. And unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to take a Cush Financial Group timeout on the hard hit there. Golder does get back up to his feet. I guess we will keep it right here as Golder does get off to the sideline, and they do not have to take the officials' timeout, thankfully. That was a hard hit, and when it's cold like this, getting that to the shins.
I was going to say, it looked like it was a helmet on the shins there, and that, when it's cold like this, that hurts a little more than a typical helmet on the shin. Not that it ever feels good, but.
Well, the unfortunate thing, too, there, if you're Golder, I mean, nothing bad about that tackle at all. That's a guy who's got a lot of speed in the open space. You got to get him down on the ground quickly. That one's into the hands of Williams, who gets tripped up at the 30-yard line. Williams had nothing but green grass on the right side. After going up in the middle, he cut right, and he puts his head to the sky. Couldn't believe he got caught from behind.
That's one of them ones I think he kind of knew if he didn't get tripped up there, he's probably still running.
So that's a 5-yard pickup for Williams, who has had a heck of a night himself on the ground. 3rd down and 3 upcoming. 3:20 on the clock here in the third quarter. Kinsey, lone man back. Oh, nope, take it back. It's an eye for him. Bircher, fullback. Kinsey behind him. Williams, hands off, right side. Kinsey stutter steps inside, pushes forward up to the 35, make it the 34-yard line, but it is enough for a first federal first down on a pickup of 4.
Yeah, that would have been, that's at a 3rd and 3. I was like, oh, it looks like it might be close, and then I look, and he's 5 yards past the line, almost 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. I'm like, okay.
That initial burst he has when he comes through the line, that stutter step and that patience, and then when he decides to turn on the afterburners, man, oh man. Pitch play, right side. Bircher sets the edge. Kinsey down the numbers on the right side. 50, cutback lane, 40. There goes Kinsey to the 30, goes to the left hash marks, lowers his shoulder into the safety, and buries him down at the 26-yard line. And I tell you what, Kinsey wasn't looking for the sideline. He was looking to put a hurt on somebody.
Yeah, you talk about burners there. As soon as he got that pitch, he kind of hit the seam and broke it, cut across field, and might have been able to pick up a couple extra yards, but there was a Waverly guy there and ran him over instead.
That was a 40-yard rush that time. Ball goes down to the 36-yard line. Cold night like this, too, whenever you have a ball carrier who likes to punish you, it's bad enough when you already are thinking about it when it's a warm night when he hits you hard, but boy, when it's cold like this, that leaves an extra sting. Handoff, Kinsey up the middle, not much room. Actually, it was a play fake, goes into the hands of Williams, who goes down the field into the hands of Colt James. From 26 yards out, Colt James high points it and wrestles it away from the defender.
Yeah, that was one of them plays where the defense kind of sold on that play action. Riker Williams put it right on the hands of Colt James. Colt James with a beautiful hands catch with good coverage on him, and brings that in for a touchdown.
A 26-yard touchdown strike. Well, remember what we said about Indian Valley in the passing attack, having some struggles there after a hot start. James says, don't worry about it, I got it. He's also got the extra point. 35-14, Indian Valley leads. Big Z Sports will return after this Cush Financial Group timeout.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back into the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as Indian Valley has opened it up again to a 21-point lead. What a play fake. You and I were talking about that. I thought Kinsey was stuffed in the middle. Williams had a completely clean pocket. What hands by James to wrestle that away.
Yeah, I was like, Grady Kinsey stuff, that don't happen very often. And here it was a play fake, and beautiful ball and beautiful catch by Colt James.
Well, he got the touchdown, he got the extra point, and now he's going to have a Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. That's a low dribbler, and it's going to go towards the Waverly sideline as they have to jump on it quickly. They will get it at their own 36. Hostetler, a heck of a runner for Indian Valley on the track team. You don't want to mess with it on that side and just let that dribble for a while. He'll come down and make you pay.
Yeah, he was a all-Ohio hurdler, and he might hurdle somebody on the way there and grab that ball.
So Waverly, a touchdown drive for them last time. Finding some success again. It's almost a confusing game that you and I have talked about for the Tigers because they have looked pretty good, but again have only found the 2 touchdowns to this point.
Yeah, been in the red zone a couple times and stalled out. This is a drive where they're going to need to come away with the touchdown here. This game could get away from them pretty quick.
Offset on the shotgun is Belisano to the right of Kelly. He'll motion Sparks left to right. Kelly's back to pass, rolls directly right, gets pressure from Hunter Peterman, goes to the middle of the field, has a wide open Myers at the tight end, who will get dropped by Logan Burrier at the 41-yard line. That's a pickup of 5. As you got to give a lot of credit to Burrier that time, Blaze, because giving up a lot of size to the big tight end in Myers, but he stood tall and got him to the ground.
Yeah, one of them ones, as bigger they are, the harder they fall. He put a helmet on him and brought him down.
Pistol formation. Myers back to pass. Looks middle. Kelly. Now he'll step up. He'll run. He'll get past the one defender, but Eric Golder's Johnny on the spot and will take him down after a gain of 2 yards. Got past the first defensive lineman, then had Golder all over him.
Yeah, good to see Golder back on the field after that little bump earlier.
A big defensive presence in there for the Braves. All of a sudden, it's 3rd down and 4. Indian Valley will look to hold for a potential 3 and out as Kelly gets the play call in for Waverly. Offset to the left is Belisano. Shotgun again for Kelly. Trips bunch on the right side on the wide receivers. Motion man will go out there and Pollard. Kelly throws that direction. It's to Swords. Swords has nothing but green grass in front of him. He's got a first down as he'll go up to the 45, make it the 44-yard line. Nice pickup there, another first down. And again, Waverly can move the ball.
Yeah, Swords, man. That kid can catch the ball, and he goes from 0 to 100 quick. And like you said, Waverly continue moving the sticks back in Indian Valley territory here, and they're back on the line of scrimmage getting ready to call.
A 13-yard pickup. Kelly back to pass, swings it out. Swords at the line of scrimmage, sidesteps, goes to the sideline, and he is driven back at maybe a gain of about 3. Swords now tied with Sparks in terms of receptions for this ball game.
Waverly might have got away with a false start there. Belisano kind of moving early in the backfield, but it happens.
By the way, that was the 34th pass attempt now for Kelly. A busy game, we should say. He'll be in the shotgun again. Motions a man out to the left side. Steps back. Now drives it down the right side. Sideline. Hostetler in front of the receiver. It is hauled in down the sideline. What a grab down there at about the 7-yard line. How was that one hauled in?
Yeah, that was good coverage by Hostetler. I wasn't sure if he was even able to stay in bounds or But that was a great catch there. And
that was Swords again.
Waverly's in business now.
A 34-yard pickup. Waverly in business in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Out to the right side. Goes back inside on the tunnel screen. Maybe give him a couple. Not sure who hauled that in that time.
Looked like Sparks maybe.
I think it was Swords again. Oh, Sparks?
Sparks, yep.
Good call. Is Sparks on the 3-yard reception. See, this is, like I told you, you've got the better eyes than I do.
I don't know if my eyes are better. I might see a number here and there.
Clock will hit 0, so we'll move on to the fourth quarter. 35-14, Indian Valley leads Waverly. Tigers threatening again. Stay tuned. Big Z Sports returns right after this.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Out of this Cush Financial Group timeout, a little hang on Sloopy just for our resident Michigan fan here in Blaze. Look at this again. It's a wishbone kind of almost wing tee. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Driving is Hauk. He's up to the 1, and he's pushed back. As a 2-yard pickup there for Hauk brings up third down and very short.
Yeah, it looks like there's about a trio of defenders there for the Braves, and they're going to try to, looks like, power this ball in. We talk about the multiple formations that Waverly can go.
Well, every time they've lined up in this formation, it's gone to Hauk. So we'll see if they do something different. He lines up on the left side, leftmost running back in the backfield. Kelly's under center. Instead, will go Belisano. Belisano looking for room, stood up at the 1, still fighting. He's not going to get there. The Indian Valley defensive line holds, bringing up 4th and short.
Yeah, big play here coming up on 4th and probably about a yard.
Well, I'd say decision time, but there is no decision to be made here. You know that Waverly's going for it, and they're going to line up in the same formation. Heavy backfield again. Kelly's under center. He'll turn. He'll hand it off. Belisano, he'll dive into the line. No call yet, and he's marked a half-yard short. The Indian Valley defensive line collapses again, and they turn away Waverly deep in their own territory.
Yeah, that's huge stop. That's the Indian Valley toughening up, stouting down, saying, Waverly wanting to go power football. Indian Valley, they're a power team, and you go right into them horses up front. It's not easy sledding, and they stopped Waverly 3-4 times inside of their own 5-yard line, and huge stop there by the defense.
Well, speaking of sledding and tough work running down the field, Indian Valley now has to go 99.5 yards to get down the field. What a stand. Belisano, as we said, is listed at $160, runs a lot harder than that, but there was just nowhere to go. So now they'll go under center. It's an I for him, and it looks like Golder will be the one to line up as the running back. A little bit of confusion out here on the edge as Rowan Pacine does get lined up. Now we've got a flag, and I'm not sure if it's going to be because Pacine went to run off the field, crossed the line of scrimmage, then came back and got set, which is what I think the conversation is going to be about. Now, my next question for you, Blaze, that doesn't technically happen in the end zone, correct?
No.
And it's offside
yeah,
because Pacine did cross the line of scrimmage. How far can you move them back, realistically?
Yeah, they're going to lose about an inch, a couple inches.
Saw Pacine because Golder actually lined up in the slot, then went to the backfield. Pacine thought he had to get off the field.
Because the tip of that ball looks like it's on the goal line.
Ooh. Yeah, on the snap from Peterman, it might be crossing the goal line. I formation. Williams hands it off. There's Golder. He breaks free at the 5, now the 10, 15, 20. Eric Golder's down the left sideline. 40, 45, 50. One man to beat. 35. Dragged down from behind at the 32-yard line. Eric Golder almost went 99 yards.
I was going to say, You don't see Eric Golder get caught from behind very often. That was a great pursuit angle by Waverly, but man, Eric Golder got that seam, exploded through it, and I mean, you go from buried to your 1 yard line. Now you're on your opponent's 30. Heck of a run.
A 69-yard run will take Indian Valley from the shadow of their own goal line to the Waverly 30. 10:30 showing on the clock in the fourth. Braves can really almost put a nail in the coffin in this one if they can score. Pistol formation. Bircher will line up behind Williams. Golder motions from left to right. Turns. Play fake. Williams rolls right. Looks for James. Nothing there. Now he's going to think about running. Stops at the line of scrimmage, and now he'll step up and run. Gets a block from Golder down the field. At the first down marker, Williams goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I almost thought they were going to, with Jackson Bircher in the backfield, they were going to do a run there. Defense kind of bid on it, and when Riker rolled out, still had good coverage, but nice little seam there for Riker to take it to the sideline.
A 9-yard carry for Williams. And the clock does stop, as they said he did go out of bounds, so 10-11 will show. Williams for this game, 9 carries, 196 yards. Not bad.
No.
I formation again. He'll go under center, motion a man from right to left. That is Pacine. Golder's the running back behind Bircher, the fullback. Golder off the left side, breaks free at the 10. 1 man to beat to the corner, 5. He'll go for the pylon, and he is in for 6. Eric Golder scores from 21 yards out, and the Braves open it up a little bit wider.
Eric Golder looked like he was shot out of a cannon on that carry.
Well, we said, what's the old adage there, Blaze? Speed never slumps. I'd say it doesn't there for Golder.
No, I mean that kid's lightning.
41-14. It's been all Braves here in the second half, as James will line up for the extra point. What a difference a half will make.
Yeah, huge half here by Indian Valley. Good coaching makes good adjustments, and this Indian Valley coaching staff's one of the best there is. And another scenario where, I mean, a game that we thought coming into this second half, like, okay, we got a football game, and, I mean, this is a whole different team.
42-14. We'll keep it right here before our Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Just 10 minutes showing on the clock here in the ballgame. If Waverly fails to score here, all it'll take is a field goal, and all of a sudden we got running clock in play, Blaze. And who in the world would have thought that, considering this was a 14-7 ball game at the halftime break?
That's crazy to even think of.
Huge nights for Riker Williams, for Grady Kinsey, and now Eric Golder as well. Golder scoring on that one, 4 carries for 85 yards for him so far in this game. As for the reception side, struggled a little bit more, only 2 catches for 4 yards, but he's showing why he is such a dynamic playmaker.
Yeah, and then you throw in Colt James in there with the big receptions, the kicks, great defensive play. I mean, it's Indian Valley has their stars playing star in the night.
Another Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff is upcoming as the Indian Valley faithful getting into it again, feeling pretty good, and looking ahead to round 3 of the OHSAA playoffs. James is into it, low line drive, fielded at the 20, bobbled around a little bit. Looks like it's Belisano. Had a hole for a minute, but it closed quickly as he'll go down at the 31-yard line. We'll take a look again at some of the other scores of interest from our other teams going on, as the Garraway-Garfield game tightening up a little bit there. It's a Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update.
Yeah, Garraway leading Garfield 38-20. Dover only down 28-35 there, which Dover tightened that up. Newcomers Ridgewood's up 34-14, and Connaught Valley's up 26-22, and Malvern up 42-14.
Kelly back to pass, straight drop, goes to the middle of the field, underthrown ball. It is picked off as Kelly never got enough under it, and guess who picked it off? The senior in Colton Smith, as he steps right in front of Pollard and gives the Braves the ball again.
Yeah, Braves defense. That's one of them things we haven't really seen. We've seen Waverly kind of do a lot of the little dink and dunk pass, and haven't seen them force the ball a ton downfield. And anytime they have, Indian Valley's been in good coverage, and another one there kind of threw it into double, triple coverage, and great play there by Colton Smith.
And again, it's that deep ball that Indian Valley has been able to effectively almost completely take out. We've seen maybe 1 completion deep down the field, maybe 2.
Yeah, 1 or 2, and both of them were still with really, really good coverage.
I formation. Williams under center, turns, hands it off. Golder, he'll stutter step, go back inside. Golder goes forward, and he'll get up to about the 47-yard line. A pickup of 7 to start things off. And I know Indian Valley wants nothing more than to put this in cruise control, chew off as much clock as possible, go ahead and punch in another score, get the running clock, and go home and warm up.
Yeah, I think this is going to be traditional Indian Valley football here. You got the game pretty much in the bag. You're going to go downhill, smash mouth football here, eat this clock, move the sticks, and maybe punch another one in.
So now Williams will go under center again. They'll really stack the backfield. They'll go to Bircher straight up the gut. Bircher's untouched for the first 10 yards. Now he'll cut it left side to the numbers. The 25, 20, gets a stiff arm, and he'll go down at the 17-yard line. A 30-yard pickup, and he does not run like a fullback.
No, that's it. When you got a fullback, runs like a running back there. Jackson Bircher takes a little fullback dive right up the middle.
And credit again to that Indian Valley offensive line because as I said there, untouched for about the first 10 yards.
Yeah, that sometimes I don't know if people realize how good that Indian Valley offensive line is. They're so disciplined, and they're just constantly making holes.
8:40 showing on the clock here in the fourth quarter. I formation, Indian Valley looking to add another score to their tally. Misdirection, Golder, left side. He's got nothing but wide open space at the 10. Tries to lower his shoulder over the defender. Is unable to do so, but he puts a hurt on Swords. He's down to the 8. It's an 11-yard pickup for Golder. Any update on that new Lexington Logan Elm ball game?
It is out of hand. It is Lexington's up 52-7 in the fourth quarter.
So it certainly looks like we're going to have Indian Valley versus New Lexington heading into the regional semifinals here in Region 15.
And that'll be what, at a neutral location?
It will be neutral, so Zanesville, Cambridge, something like that?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. Pitch play, outside, Golder sidesteps a defender, goes back inside. He's up to the 4, maybe the 3-yard line before he goes down. A pickup of 5.
Yeah, Golder had the jukes on there, juked a couple dudes out of their socks.
So New Lexington, as you said, putting a hurt on Logan Elm. Logan Elm would have been a familiar playoff opponent for Indian Valley from last year. New Lexington, meanwhile, what a story they have been. Program that struggled for a couple years not that long ago, all of a sudden becoming quite the powerhouse down there in the Muskingum County area.
Yeah, that's a program. That's a game that I'm really, really excited to see. Indian Valley, I think a lot of people were kind of penciling in Indian Valley.
Golder up the middle, shoves off the one tackle at the goal line, and it's a head-on collision there, but he'll fall in from 3 yards out. And Indian Valley's got the running clock going with 7:15 showing on the clock.
Yeah, that's the running clock. Like I said, who would have thought that the way this first half went? It's crazy to think. This is Indian Valley's kind of playing Indian Valley football the way you expect it. Good defense, run the football, throw the football, keep you off balance.
James will line up for the extra point. Hold is down, he's through it, and it is good. 49-14, Indian Valley's opened the floodgates. Stick around for this Cush Financial Group timeout. Big Z Sports will return after this.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Blaze, if you didn't know, you got to pump it up.
Oh, I might need to pump it up. It's getting a little chilly up here.
Oh, it definitely is. Indian Valley cruising on now to their second playoff victory. And it is just absolutely crazy how the entire dynamic of this game changed in a matter of, what, half an hour?
A half an hour, yeah.
James will line it up for a Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. What a game he has had. He's been perfect on extra points. He's got a touchdown reception, a strip sack fumble.
Yeah.
And he's also had, what, 2 tackles for loss?
Yeah, he's do-it-all James tonight.
Well, and there he's going to have a little pooch kickoff that goes in the hands of an up man. That one was hauled in by number 19, Trey Perry, a 6'4 sophomore.
And he had another really good catch earlier that got called back on that illegal or that lineman downfield.
That's very, very true. I'm going to ask with Waverly, what in the world's in the water? They got these 6'4" and 6'3" receivers.
I don't even. Did we mention how far of a drive Waverly did? Was it 3 hours?
Almost 3 hours. Heck of a drive for the Tigers.
Of a journey.
So with 5 minutes showing on the clock, that's when Waverly will take over. And it looks like Indian Valley's kind of calling off the Dogs, some second-team defenders in there.
Yeah, good opportunity to get some of these guys some playoff experience.
Belisano breaks free down the left sideline. It'll be a first Federal first down as he is up to the 41-yard line. So give him a gain that time of about 12. Belisano, we said quicker than fast. That's actually his longest carry of the day. 17 carries for him for 56 yards. It'll be a handoff to him again, left side. He'll cut in, up the hash marks, still driving forward up to the 31-yard line. Another nice carry there. They're going to mark him at the 32, so give him a gain of 9.
Yeah, he had some big conversions on short yardage plays, but Indian Valley all together kind of held him in check. And that's one of the things whenever I watched him in film, I was like, one of my first instincts was, okay, he's a really athletic, quick, gets through the holes quick.
Waverly in the pistol, play fake. Down the middle of the field, got a receiver there, and a defender who's locked up with him who puts his hands up, and a flag comes in late as that ball was tipped away in the end zone, but it is going to be a first down the field as the official there didn't like the little bit of contact down the field from O'Connor.
Yeah, they're going to get a pass interference call there. I wasn't sure that I was questioning if he even touched him. It looked like he hit the ball. The official must have thought he made contact with the receiver, but he has a better look than I do from down there.
Well, you and I have been talking about our eyesight's not being great, so I'm not going to try to say what it actually was because I can't really see numbers from this far away.
Yeah, and then you
got some confusion on the spot now.
And then
no, they want the chainsaw.
You mix in that little haze with the fires.
Yeah, everybody had a campfire going out here, and we had looked like a Pink Floyd concert at times. Ball will move up to the 17-yard line. Clock is under 3 minutes as it continues to roll. Pistol formation for Kelly. Belisano will line up behind him. Pitch play. Belisano looks for room on the edge. He's stringing it out. Indian Valley defense is there and collapses and takes Belisano down at the 11, and that was O'Connor. So after the pass interference call on him, he'll recover and make a nice tackle.
Yeah, redeems himself there and makes a good tackle. And that clock still ticking with that running clock.
That's what Indian Valley putting in the second-team defense here is more than happy to go ahead and, Waverly just get a couple plays, just keep the clock rolling.
Yep, 100%.
Kelly, motion from right to left. Sparks, who will go in the backfield. Kelly's back to pass. He'll swing it out. Sparks, who grabs it, and single coverage out there, and what a tackle on Sparks.
Yeah, that's a great defensive play there.
Did not see who made that hit. As Sparks is slow to get up, officials will blow the play dead. And was that O'Connor again? I think it was number 15.
It's one of them plays that it's kind of designed where Waverly is going to have a one-on-one situation where that receiver is going to have to beat one guy, and that didn't happen. Great defensive play there. Indian Valley guy come in, settle his hips, and nice low tackle.
He was on a mission on that defensive play. Clock under 2 minutes to roll now. Stick around. We got the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show on the way. We'll award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game and give you some insights into next week's contest for Indian Valley. Jump ball, battle for it, and it is picked off. And a flag comes in after. As we'll have to see what happened there. It looked like it was a clean interception for the Braves defense, but the flag came from the side judge, and they're pointing to the Indian Valley defense. I have no idea what happened there, Blaze.
Yeah, I'm clueless.
So it would be after the interception. Oh. Offsetting. Unsportsmanlike. So I'm going to guess what happened at the bottom of the pile. Emotions ran a little hot after an interception.
That'll happen. Big play.
So the offsetting penalties there will still afford the interception. And apologies there because we could not see who was the one who made that grab. But a nice defensive play regardless. Looks like, I believe was it Rowan Pacine? Thought it was number 10. Well, you can go back and check on their YouTube live stream.
We don't have the best view from up here.
And I forgot my binoculars. Shannon, I need you back to bring me the binoculars, buddy. 30 seconds to go. Indian Valley just has to, I'd say take a knee, but it's going to be more like a sneak. And they will take a knee, never mind, at their own 1 yard line. And by the time the play clock is reset, Braves do not have to take another snap. Indian Valley, after a gutty first half in which they only found themselves up 14-7, explode in the second half for a 49-14 victory. And they will move on into round 3 of the regional semifinals, where New Lexington awaits them.
Yeah, it kind of plays out just how the bracket set up. The 3 seed New Lexington, Indian Valley the 2 seed. Big game there, and that'll be the regional semifinals. Winner will move on to the regional finals.
Big congratulations, too, though, to the Waverly Tigers getting here to the second round of the playoffs. No easy feat at all, and you saw a Waverly team that did not give up.
No, it got out of hand in the second half at some points, but, that was a team that was in the game the whole first half and even had some really positive things happen in the second half.
Certainly so. Well, stick around. We got your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show on the way. We're going to communicate with Daniel Adams, and we're going to figure out our McInturf Realty player of the game. Final score from Jeanneton. Braves are victorious over the Tigers, 49-14. Don't go anywhere. Your home for high school football is right here with Big Z Sports.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles: honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Into your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show here from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Well, if you tuned in and you just saw the score at halftime, you might be very confused at the final score you see on your screen there as Indian Valley picks up the 49-14 victory over the Waverly Tigers. As much of a tale of two halves as you could possibly get in a high school football game.
It really was, and that first half, I'm sure Indian Valley coaches weren't super happy with the way they kind of shot themselves in the foot a couple times with some uncharacteristic penalties and stuff like that, things that they don't typically do, and then they kind of went into the halftime, and they came out the second half completely different team and dominated.
Well, how much of a different team? Well, how about 3 rushers over 100 yards, one of which who was over 200 yards, as Riker Williams finishes the night with 10 carries for 217 yards. He also went 7 for 10 for 97 yards as well. Grady Kinsey, 11 totes for 173 yards. And Eric Golder, 8 carries, 111 yards. I will say these are all of our notes. If you want the official stats, call Dusty Braun for the Indian Valley Braves, because I guarantee you I'm not even as close as Dusty could have gotten our final yardage total. As a fantastic night for 3 ball carriers for the Braves, and a great night as well for Williams in the passing game overall too. He only missed on 3 throws, and they were all kind of bunched together, but touchdowns all over the place. You had Williams with a rushing touchdown, 65 yards to start off the offense for Indian Valley. First time that Jackson Bircher touched the ball. He rumbled in for a touchdown. Then you had a Colt James touchdown reception from 26 yards out. Eric Golder then scores 2 more touchdowns later on in the ballgame. Kinsey gets to the ballgame, scores. Williams in for another touchdown. And outside of that, I had another one down here, and I'm not even sure who was the one who scored that one, but which touchdown am I forgetting there, Blaze?
Now you got me guessing myself.
I know. How terrible is that we cannot remember? But regardless, fantastic night for Indian Valley defensively, too. You know, they did give up, all told at the end, just over 300 yards. But even with that being the case, you know, they were able to completely negate in terms of the score up there for the Waverly Tigers. That is the more important thing at the end of the day.
And that's one of the things we talked about. Waverly had a lot of success moving the ball inside or outside of the 20s, but as soon as they got in that red zone, it's like the field shrunk, and Indian Valley really did that bend but don't break defense, kind of really closed things down for them. And I mean, they struggled. And the one conversion that they did have in the red zone was a 4th and 15.
Yeah.
That
and a heck of a throw and catch. It
yes.
was just perfect play for Waverly.
Yeah, one of them things that Indian Valley, I mean, they still played good defense. Coach Lancaster will probably say, okay, we don't let that happen. But, I mean, they were still in position to make a play on the ball. It's tough. They gave up. I mean, you can look at the yardage and be like, oh, Waverly moved all over them. And they did move the ball. But, I mean, you'll give up 300 yards if it means you give up 14 points.
Stick around, because when we come back, we will be talking with our Mac and Turf Realty player of the game. We had a little bit of a hard time figuring this one out, but we'll let you know all about that coming up here in just a little while. Indian Valley 49, Waverly 14. On to round 3 now of the OHSAA playoffs for the Braves against New Lexington. Big Z Sports will be back one final time from their Big Z Sports YouTube channel right after this.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Kinsey Excavating and Trucking is a family-owned and operated business in New Philadelphia. KET is a general contractor. They provide services to commercial and municipal clients. They employ local union operators and laborers. KET is dedicated to providing outstanding work using the latest technology and employing local individuals to positively impact Tuscarawas County and the surrounding area. Kinsey Excavating and Trucking proudly supports the Indian Valley Local School District and wishes all area athletes, musicians, artists, and students a successful season.
Lutz Body and Paint, located at 7573 Wolf's Crossing Road in Janayton Hutton, is there for you when a never-planned auto collision repair is needed. Lutz Body and Paint performs the auto body and painting services needed to get your vehicle back to looking showroom new in a timely manner at a reasonable price and provides free estimates. Lutz Body and Paint is a proud supporter of the Indian Valley School District and wishes best of luck to the Braves athletes participating in tonight's game.
Last time from the Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show in the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, Indian Valley victorious 49-14 over the Waverly Tigers. We welcome in now our McInturf Realty player of the game. You know, Blaze Daniel and I had a conversation trying to figure this out. Monster games offensively from a couple different Braves players. There was somebody who really contributed in pretty much every facet of the game with a touchdown reception. Another heck of a grab that unfortunately didn't count because of penalties. Was 7 for 7 on extra points, had a strip sack fumble, also had a couple TFLs. It is defensive lineman, tight end, wide receiver, kicker, whatever you want to call him, Colt James. Colt, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, now here's the funny thing. I kept calling you all at the beginning of the season tight end. You're listed as a wide receiver, though, right?
Yeah. I am, yeah.
Is there a spot, so let's see, you line up tight end, wide receiver, defensive end. You're also the kicker on this team. Tell me, which is the most fun to play?
See, at the start of the season, I just wanted to be a kicker. And then I see, like, it's fun to play out there. I come out, wide receiver is definitely the most fun to play.
Yeah, I got to ask you about your touchdown grab there at the goal line. You know, you go up, you wrestle it away from the defender. You guys were going against a Waverly team that likes to throw the ball down the field. You guys had some success down there, too. Between you and Jackson going up for those passes in the seam, I mean, it's got to be a fantastic feeling knowing that you can beat a corner like that.
Yeah, it is. Most definitely.
Now, 7 for 7 on the extra points, too. How proud of you are that? How proud are you of that?
Very proud. Very proud.
And big defensive change for you guys going into the second half. You kind of struggled there in the first half a little bit. You kind of picked up the pace there, a lot of pressure coming in there on their quarterback. How much did you guys talk about that in the halftime break?
It was a big conversation. Being able to get off the field, those long drives, just being able to get off the field was big.
Well, Colt, congratulations. Go warm up and get ready for next week.
Yep.
Our McInturf Realty player of the game, Colt James.
Thank you, thank you.
We'll wrap up our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show now. And, of course, if you have not done so, be sure to subscribe to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel and be ready because next week we got plenty more high school football action on the way right here in Z Country. Final score one final time tonight, 49-14. For the Claxon Communications crew, Daniel Adams down there on the sideline for us, and Blaze McMorrow, I'm Nick McWilliams. Stay tuned. We'll be at a high school again near you soon, Z Country.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.